Hey, hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. Nice, calm, fall-filled Sunday. Why don't we get back to some Legend of Heroes 2, as they say. And we'll continue it where we left off. We have to go back to that town. Wait, we stopped because I thought something might be going down. With the eerie feeling. That was weird. Did you see that? I saw that. What? That person disappeared. Don't be silly. Have you been sleepwalking? Right. Person can't just disappear. Only Jurio saw that? Morrison's just like, this is disconcerting. Hey there! Did you have fun? By the way, we have less people crossing the bridge today. That's true. We passed only one old man just now. An old man? That's funny. There wasn't any old man crossing the bridge today. That's a mistake. We just saw him on the bridge. It's a joke, right? Don't try to scare me. I almost fell for it. If what you're saying is true, then he must be a ghost. So they interfered with our Galga plan. I don't know who this Kajim is, but I can see the... Can't believe they have such a power. I must make a report. Chuckle. Bad guys. Did you just die so hard you got booted out of the game? He quit. Alright. That's funny. You can go now. Do you have a record of an elderly person passing the bridge today? No, we don't. Why? Oh, nothing. That's spooky. We don't collect tolls, but we do count the number of people crossing the bridge. I am sure it is correct. There's a man doing wizardry. And he's getting the better of you. Just a minute. I want to see something. Okay. I haven't fed my dog in a while. I'm probably not going to. I feel the number of people crossing the bridge became less after the Galga's incident. Well, traffic... Oh shit, I'm sorry. I was doing things on the side. Should increase soon, we shouldn't worry. Are you worried that there's not many people using the bridge? There could be a problem going on. Oh wait, which way are we going? Up? It's not always clear what an edge of this game's world is. You guys probably aren't worth the experience. Wait, that's a new enemy. Did they update the enemies here? Oh no, flaming... I think we fought those before. I don't remember. If they're fire, which they are, the water should be fine. Yeah, by all means, you don't have to apologize to me. Fireball! Maybe I should have just raised the magic defense. Oh well. Let's use our favorite thing. Neraida. Or Neraidie. Nereid! Use your water bubble blast. It's honestly pretty decent for the 2 kids, but I'm not gonna fight here. Unless I run into an enemy like this, then I'll fight. Alright, what element are you guys? They're the moon element, or darkness. I'll light their darkness with my fire. I'll just have you wait. Have you wait. Spirit of fire! Feel my soul. Come to my aid. Early mage! I mean, Planeswalker Chandra. Okay, it's not exactly looks. She doesn't exactly look like Chandra. She kind of does. Man, fire sucks against darkness. Bob. Bap. Okay, that's not worth the experience at all. No. It's unfortunate for me because the screen... We want to go left, right? The screen doesn't exactly... I guess we can revisit the previous town. Just because... we spent too much time in Ambish, must hurry our way to Shefool. Never mind. Plot says otherwise. But the screen keeps you not centered, so you can't really see what's in front of you when you're walking up. You want to enter Udor? This checkpoint issues immigration papers. You must fill out the forms in the office. We won't allow you to enter without papers. Please remember. We want to go to Shefool. You must fill out the forms in the office. Forms? This checkpoint's very strict. It is because we are close to Oldus. There are 3 rooms in this office, so go to whichever room has the shortest line. Lines? Come on, there's like no population in this gaming world. My fiancé is working at this checkpoint. I bought a homemade lunch for him today. That's lovely. Who's your fiancé? Well, I won't tell you, stuck up bitch. No, I'm kidding. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything here. Does she say anything else? I won't tell you who my fiancé is. It's none of your business. This place looks like a damn maze. It's a prison cell, too. Why would you build a fort like this? Never mind. I have to remember, don't ask questions for these games. Guess we'll go back inside and just talk to the people. That is not how we go back in. Sorry to keep you waiting. I often misspell words. Oops, made a mistake. Oh my, I'll soon be buried in a pile of papers. I can't keep complaining. Cheer up! Self-motivation. It's a good man over there. I made a killing in dice. I can't stop laughing. I'm frustrated every time I come here. My name is so long, I'm sick of it. You wanna know my name? Yes. Alright, here it is. My name is Luid the Cane Lancas Elisabetta Tia Cana Forcis. I wonder which part is her first name. Sorry, could you try another room? I have many more unprocessed papers. They are all going to be crowded. They're all going to be busy. But this guy is not. Is this the right place to get the immigration papers to enter Udor? Yes, it is. I don't know why you do not just show me your silver dagger. Every other nation on this planet seems to agree that that will, you know, get you through. Enter your address and reason for entry in the form you see over there. Whew, just want to visit Oldus on their pilgrimage. Pilgrimage? Where are you from? Ragpick Village in Fulthea. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Then you don't need to fill out the forms. See? You have the silver dagger? Just show it to me and I'll write you an exception. Of course, the waiver also applies to your traveling companion. As I heard, the silver dagger has quite an authority. You are surely pilgrims. It'll only take a minute, so wait in the waiting room. I'll call you as soon as the papers are ready. You know, you have to question, why is the silver dagger such a big fucking deal? I wonder if it probably relates to the witches. Who knows, maybe it's a sign of, like, just... I don't know. I won't speculate. We'll just figure it out when the game tells us. Wait in the waiting room. You have that? Is this it? One desk waiting room. Excuse me. I see you don't have your papers yet. Wait in the waiting room. Oh, those two are there. I'm surprised these two get around. Aren't they like notorious thieves? Hey! What's your name, miss? Would you like to have a cup of tea with me? Where are you going? Oh, it's only him at the moment. Who are you? I can't answer so many questions at once. Now at least tell me your name. My name is Garna. Garna sounds sweet. It's a good name. That's Goose. I think he's picking up a girl. Where's Sherla? Goose is a blunderer, so she must have deserted him. I think so too. Achoo! Someone must be talking about me. What should we do? He didn't steal anything, but he is the only thief who ever sneaked into our castle. Maybe I should tie him up and hand him to the soldiers. No, I feel sorry for him. We should just ignore him. Right, even Sherla seems to have abandoned him. We should turn a blind eye to him this time. I'm sure that lady will turn him down, too. I agree. Please leave me alone! Goodbye! Whew. Arrogant woman. I wasn't actually interested in you. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. Are they laughing? Why? Rejected! Hey, you guys. Are you watching? Yeah, we were. Saw everything. How careless of me. I let them see my weakness. No, I shouldn't be doing this now. So long! Weird. Thank you for waiting. Your papers are ready. I instructed the guard at the west gate to let you pass if you show him the silver dagger. You take care. Have a pleasant trip. Yes, thank you. How convenient. Wow, you're fast. I'm running, you were walking, we didn't even pass you. Excuse me. Don't say that and let me go. Can't let you go without papers. Oh, he's gonna join my party and get through, isn't he? My friend left earlier with my papers. I can't produce another papers. Can't produce another papers. Nope. Then you can't pass. You're so inflexible. Hey. Shut up. Hey. I said, shut up. You say, it's you a gay. It's your fault, Geese. You've been loafing about too long. That's why she left. There's so many typos in this game, I'm surprised. I look forward to improvements, Falcom, as I move through the series. I chose a good series, though. It's very humorous. Are they traveling with you? Tut. I don't know these milk-sucking babies. Alright then, though you could also have been granted an exception if you had been with them. Nani? In that case, Hey there, my friends. I've been waiting for you. Let's go now. Goose joins the party. You're so pushy. Please, for God's sake. Shirla left me in. I couldn't even pass the checkpoint. If I'm stuck here, I can't find Shirla. What should we do, Chris? You're so hopeless. Soldier, here. Here, soldier! Look at my silver dagger. The librarian told me about you. By the way, are you accepting him as your traveling companion? We have no choice! Nope. No other choice. He has to come. If we leave him, he'll cry. Alright. Make fun of me any way you want. Okay then, I'll permit entry of 4 of you. Take care! That doesn't seem like good customs management. You got this guy here and it's just like, oh, if you say you're with them, then I'll let you in, no matter what your motivations are, or your origins, or... Sorry, I'm taking a drink. This is my unlucky day. Garner rejected me and I'm forced to travel with these kids. She has a fiance, you dingus. Wait a minute. You the one who's been hitting on my fiance? She bought me lunch, but she said a weird man made advances on her and went home crying. Oops. Why do we have to run with you? Don't be a nuthead, will you? You wait. Found the fiance. The Galga incident, which began near Nagar Island, is finally solved at the port. Bolton on Beach. Are we done with the chapter? Damn, I should have kept going. Finish the chapter off. No, didn't we just start this chapter? I guess it included the cooking contest in its entirety. Huh. Oh well. I don't have any hard and fast rules about how long I stream this for. Forest. That was frightening. Thought my heart would stop. Sorry. I didn't know she had a fiance. Should thank them. Couldn't have passed the checkpoint without the help of Jurio and Chris. That's okay. They're old friends of mine, right? Right. No, we are not. By the way, who are you? I'm Morrison, the steward to the king of Ambish. I would be throwing you into the prison if it weren't for Julia and Chris. Don't be so upset. This is no longer Ambish. Your title means nothing in Udor. So you know some diplomatic customs. Of course! I haven't been a thief for 7 years for nothing. Morrison, just take it easy, will you? A piano. Udor border. Wind Valley checkpoint. Well, there's nowhere to heal there, as per usual. Let me see if I can kill these with the star spell. Oh, I didn't look at him. A new friend. I didn't mean to escape. I wanted to fight. But let's look at Goose. Master's Knife, Hide Armor. Wow, he has 78 defense. That's so much better than Giorgio and Chris. Guess you can have powering and powering. Makes the most sense, right? Helper B, Commander, right, these guys anyway. What I wanted to do was wait. Have all the enemies come to us. Attack up. You won't need that. Defense up. You won't need that. Just kind of hoping this guy would do like speed up or something. He won't need that though. That makes me angry though. They all buffed and stayed in place. Wait an extra turn. I guess I'll do magic up, although I am curious if I don't have to do that. Foot strike. Who knows what that does? Dodge. Attack up again. Do benefits stack? Oh, you're putting it on someone else. Okay. No, come over here. What are you doing? I might be able to hit them all with that guy there. Let's find out. When did my stuff recover? My MP on dude. Oh no. Oh, I can only target these two. Alright, I can't hit the 1B. That's whatever. Holy crap! I may have made a major error. I didn't think he would one-shot it. Okay, we're casting a spell anyway. He definitely kills them in a hit. Can you stop buffing yourself? How strong is Goose? Or is... What's up? How are you doing today? I guess I have to lure the bee over. Alright, go kill it, guys. Ugh. Stupid enemy didn't want to move. Jerry is at 15. Peace is at 19. Chris has learned Air Tornado. And Jorio's learned a Boost. Ah! No! An internet item you bought from China doesn't have the description stuff the owner desired, so you had to request a refund. Wait a minute. I don't think I understand fully. What happened? You bought something from China, but it doesn't have the description stuff the owner desired? So you had to refund it? Do you mean it was like lacking things that the seller promised, so you had to send it back? Udor is truly a country of forests. Their trees grow so thick that they keep the sunlight from reaching down here. There's so many trees! I can really smell them. Hey, are you good at climbing trees, Goose? Not bad, but I'm better at throwing things. I hit the mark every time. Why don't you teach me the ropes? Do you remember what you did on the Hawk Talon? It's very cool. Not for free! My lessons are expensive. And I'll teach you how to play marbles in return. Marbles. Let me see. Goose's mental age is the same as Juria's. Gonna learn combat skills and teach someone marbles. Shifu, the capital of Udor. Another 2 screens, another destination reached. Is that a chair icon? Where'd you get a chair icon from? What's up, Kevbot? more or less. It doesn't have Android capabilities and also lacks Wi-Fi. Oh, well, I hope that transaction goes smoothly for you. Some wrestling streamer guy. Oh, neat. So we're in the next town. Since we're in the next town, I can probably heal. I just want to get Giorgio and Chris to level 16. Especially if there's this many enemies. Let me boost you. We'll have you defense. Morrison can wait like here, and hopefully those killer bees come to me. I'll have Goose go here. Commando bird. Wow, they go way before we go. Does your dog in the game do anything? Yeah, he does different stuff. You can feed him food. And then the very first battle you have after you feed him food, he'll do something. Hold on, before I do the fire attack. They are wind-based enemies. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're weak to earth. But your dog will do something to help you in one round of combat, then you have to feed him again, or he'll find random items on the field for you. Doesn't seem to be any treasure chests in this game, so getting random items is like the treasure chest of this game. Oh wait, I may as well have Chris attack a bird in case we don't kill the birds. I'll have them all attack. Wow, Goose is strong. He's doing like 200 damage almost. Can you feed him in battle? You cannot feed him in battle. Yeah, he's got the pickup ability from Pokemon. Why is Julio so fucking slow? Feel my soul. Come to my aid. Grand ties. You have to feed them outside the battle. And it only works for one battle. And his damage isn't very good, he just like softens up the enemies. I guess his better effects would be like boosting your team's defenses and whatnot. Hey, your tornado move. Ah, this is AoE. You can't hit anybody with it. You get back over here. I'll just have these guys go out. So these battles aren't as easy to win. I actually didn't pay attention to how much damage that earth magic did. Oh, the earth types. I thought they were plane types. I should not have used earth magic. That's okay. Bit longer battle sequence. Seems like my strategies from earlier already doesn't work anymore. 159 XP. Yeah, definitely want them to level up some more. They seem to be severely under-leveled. And I'm not trying to challenge myself or anything. Enemies are annoying though, they don't stay bunched up together. Chris, you can cheer still. Morrison, I want you to do your silver bullet. Oh, there's no one in range. Alright, Morrison, I actually want you to move closer so you can do your silver bullet. Oh, you actually didn't kill him one hit. I am surprised. These bees just buff themselves and then never attack. What's the point? Alright, have you attack that. Chris can also attack that because it's probably not getting hit. Morrison, silver bullet. Hopefully you go soon. Yes, you can also attack that. Alright. Good, they all went after him and missed. Let's see that magic, old man. If I could just do a little more damage with Julio's spells, that would be better. Well, his magic attack went up by 2. Something. Chris has learned magic shield. Okay, let me see if I can, if there was anything that said, like, boosted... I'll have them eat organic food, we can show that off. If there's anything that boosted the dogs, or boosted the party's magic attack. So I could boost Julio, that would be good. Pat's anger! Yeah. That's like whatever. I don't know why he didn't target the guy in the middle. Okay, let's do water. Chris, you can... Oh, anything that like boosts damage. Alright. Just have you cheer. Huzzah! Morrison! Okay, you can boost magic? Put attack up. I don't think that'll matter. That makes me think there's not magic attack up, but I don't know if it counts for both stats. I don't think there's a way to look. Alright, while battle's playing out the animation, I actually have to pee real quick. I'll be back. I'm surprised the animation wasn't still going. I see these enemies are not all dead. No, old man! attack boost was old. Julio just did 200 damage. Oh, he still gets XP when he dies. Oh, that's awfully nice. But he's still dead. Make sure I buy some stimulants later. We need money anyway, so I want to do this grinding regardless. Alright, let's get another one. I should find a better group of enemies though. Let's try fire. No heavy weight. Morrison, you can wait. Goose, you can... well... I guess you can attack. Good dodge. Do 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 do. Summoning that glyph makes an extraordinarily loud sound. Oh, fire worked out really great. My controller seems to be unhooked. Okay, so fire. Doesn't kill the flying guys, but it's alright. Anyone else left here? Oh, let's respawn them. I'll do one more. Should get a level for Jurio and... what's her name? Christina. Do 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 do. Orange. What is that thing? Oh, it's a stink bug. It's outside my house, just climbing on the window, so I don't mind seeing it as much. Like that spider the other day. Oh shit. He didn't kill it, and it's buffing again. Who designed this enemy? All it does is buff. Alright, Orson leveled up to 19. He learned Pentagram. If that happens to be magic that hits all enemies no matter their range, that would be great. Got 3 more magic attack on Julio, which is good. And I have a ton of money to exchange. I thought he was just a con mage. Pentagram, temporary boost to nearby allies' magic defense. Damn it. That was only magic attack. That would have been so much better. Because Julio always goes last. But that's okay, that's enough grinding for now. See ya, bar! Talk to me, patron! Shifu has connecting roads leading to the east, west, north, and south. It's a bit complicated for strangers. Go east and you will find the Chenan border checkpoint. Travel north and you can get to Castle Shifu. Go west and you'll find the Shrine of Shifu. Travel southbound and you're on your way to Oldus. Well, we have to go to the shrine first. Welcome. Do you like a glass? I'm buying. Is it alcohol? It's herbal tea. It was delicious. Thank you. By the way, if you're not sure which way to go, ask the old man sitting over there. He'll give you the details. What a nice barkeeper. He's just like, oh, I'm in the mood for tea. Kids want some tea, I'm getting tea. What you got, dog? Thank you, dog. Hello. We provide lodging for pilgrims here. All pilgrims visiting the Shrine of Shifu can stay here free of charge. That's exactly what I was looking for. You're also visiting the shrine? Me too. I came to Shifu, but a man named Pebra is blocking the entrance to the shrine. Can't find a sage either. It's not easy to view the magic mirror here. Alright. Pebra is standing at the entrance to the shrine on behalf of the sage. He's watching to make sure that only pilgrims will enter. It would be better if the sage could stand there all the time, but he's a busy person. Well, we're pilgrims. Shrine in Shifu has no buildings around it, so the beautiful scenery of the forest is preserved. That is why the sage has no place to stay. The generations of sages who served at the shrine have stayed at the palace. Got potatoes. Small country, lovely place surrounded by forest. Brother's in the back. He loves to make stupid jokes. Please ignore him. We only have forest, but this is my favorite place. What's up, brother? Yes? Oh, customers? I'm looking for a bowl. I want to put fish balls in it. Fish balls in the bowl! Ouch! That's okay, never mind. I didn't get it. Sorry, Rupad. Joke sucks. Rah! Rah! I'm Peba. I'm guarding the entrance here at the request of the sage of Shifu. Can't let anyone through without permission from the sage. If you have business in the shrine, bring the sage and show me you have his permission. Oh, we know that the sage is up north. Pet food store. It's a pet food store. Armory. If I can ever talk to these guys. Upgrading your weapons regularly. Find a new weapon you like, you should try it. Take a look at the stuff we have. Master's knife. That's what Goose has got. Broadsword. Crystal rod. Staff of light. Small shield. Splint mail. Hide armor. Fleeting robes. Now that's looking delightful. Veteran's cape. Season cape to scenery battles. Alright. Emblem cape. Sign of an expert spellcaster. Nothing that boosts magic attack. Fleeting robes I kinda like. Looks like everybody wants it except for Morrison. He's probably wearing a pair. I will buy 2 of these. Nope, I'll buy 1 and I will like it. Unless I grind more. Fleeting robes. No, I would much prefer you have physical defense. Yeah, he does have fleeting robes. Okay, looks like the Moonlight cape is outdated. I could hopefully maybe buy a second fleeting robe. Let me sell this stuff. Don't need level 1 power items anymore. I don't really need a white stone either. Get rid of that, $5. Moonlight robes, don't need. Definitely don't need those wind marbles. Okay. So we'll upgrade our armor. That's all the money I have. House the Arms Dealer. I guess I'll consider grinding a little more, maybe. Wait a minute. Have I been in here? Or is this it's a pet food guy? Can the Magician. Welcome to Castle Udor. How may I help you? We are looking for the sage. Is he here? Well, I thought he was, but I'm not sure. Please ask the soldiers inside. Are you pilgrims? Yes, we are. It's difficult to get a hold of the sage. Hello! You can visit the castle free of charge. If you're lucky, you might be able to meet King Stock. Big castle. This is the bedroom. Queen Atari is inside, so please be polite. Hello. Are you touring the castle? This country rejects no one. Please look around the castle for as long as you wish. Aye. I thank you very much. Stay as long as you like. Is there a reason why you get nervous around queens, Juria? The queen fetish going on? Sage's tastes in food have changed recently. I'm having such a difficult time cooking for him every day. His name is Punio. Hello there. I think this sage has been sloppy lately. He disappears suddenly and forgets his duties. Such behaviors are unforgivable. What is he thinking? Keeps complaining, he doesn't notice us at all, so I'm gonna talk to him again. Alright, keep complaining, King. If this is all there is to this castle, I must say it is not nearly as impressive as first glance suggested. Also, why did they design so many, like, roof/ceiling portions? I thought they don't do that usually. Excuse me, are you the sage from Shifu? What? Yes, I am the sage from Shifu. We are on our pilgrimage, but Pebra is not letting us enter the shrine. Please, give us your permission to enter. Ah, I'm sorry, I was dozing off. I'll take you there right now. Alright. They are pilgrims. I gave them my permission to enter the shrine, and I'm here telling you right now. Let them through. Yes, sage. We have no business in the shrine, so we'll be hanging out at the inn. At the inn? Okay. Be careful. I'll go first. You follow me. Yes. After you, sage of the shrine. This way, please. The road to the Shrine of Wind gets people lost, just like the legendary Forest of Deception. Don't be fooled by the tricks of the forest. Keep moving forward until you get to the magic mirror. Sounds fun. Let's go, Julio. Okay, Chris, if you say it's fun. Don't be fooled. Keep going Well, how the fuck did I get up here? Wasn't I on the lower level? Oh, okay, I guess I'm going this way. Never mind. It's very hard to see where exactly I am on the plane-wise. I don't know how you could possibly get lost here. It's very linear. Very linear! I'm lost! Well, there's the shrine. Shit. I don't know how to get to the thing. I mean, this is going backwards, right? He said to just keep going forward, but there's nowhere to go here. I'm a dumbass. I'll find it soon. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Eventually. I mean, it looks linear, but I must be missing a detail or something. No, this is a dead end. I'm not retarded, right? Am I retarded? Somebody help me out here. It's okay, you can make fun of me. How do you get up on this thing? Like, I am holding left. I cannot proceed more. I go down here. Ah, this way. Of course. That was a passage. No, isn't this the start? This is the start. I don't understand. Julia, don't get lost here. That's the way to Shifu. Chris! Chris, please. Please. Do you not see that we are incapable of climbing this very hilly region or something? Oh, is this the correct way? Had to go all the way around? Damn. That took probably way longer than it should have. But at least there's lovely violin music playing. All of this could have been avoided if they just let me follow the sage walking. You arrived much sooner than I expected. Really? This labyrinth is a totally not confusing piece of cake. Is it? That's not the problem. This shrine is far away from the town. It's the perfect place to ambush you. What? Ambush us? I don't know what you kids can do, but I was sent here to obliterate you. You're not the sage of Shifu. What is obliterate? He's saying he's going to kill us. Why? How should I know? Oh my god, Julio, you're so oblivious. My name is Wizard Kajim. I look kind of like, he looks familiar to me. I can't remember the old guy's name. It's some anime. I remember you. We passed you on the Three City Bridge. Hold on. You didn't see him. What? Wait a minute. That should have been Jorio's line. That doesn't make any sense. Unless she saw him and Jorio didn't, and they got all of that backwards. Oh, I'm so confused. This game's not... They don't have the correct dialogue with the correct portraits all the time. Hold on, where's the real sage? Killing the sage will give me trouble later on, so I drugged him. He's sleeping in a quiet place. I'm actually a pretty nice guy, you know, I can't kill anybody in this game. For reasons. You ruined our Galga plan. Unlike the sage who can't let you live, you must atone for your sins with your lives. That's a good thing I grinded a little bit. Gilbazira. Oh man, 2 of these things? These things were difficult to kill. Well, let me do that, and let me... Oh, I'm not near him. Yeah, I'll just do 2 finishing moves, and we'll see how well it goes. I'll probably end up getting wrecked. I don't know if I'm supposed to lose the battle. Could be one of those situations. Oh, no. Well, in that case, I'm gonna boost my attack. She's going to boost my attack. Or, no, I guess she'll boost my defense. Nope, she won't boost anything. She's a mile away. She's going to, air tornado you. Why not? Churn and swirl, swallow them all. Alright. Good dodge. That wasn't so hard. You're tougher than I thought. I guess I'll have to kill you myself. Khajiim encountered. Hey Khajiim, you got anything to steal? Here, Khajiim seems like he's a magician. Maybe I should do magic shield. Yep. He's a magician, alright. Holy fuck! Haha! I stole a magic ring +2. I probably cannot possibly win this fight, so I guess I'll just attack. Yeah, looks like we're supposed to lose. Huh, you were just kids. You're lucky I came to check on you. You could have been dead by now. But who did this? I don't know, but I'm sure about one thing. Someone is after Julio and Chris. Slept all day and woke up around noon the next day. Ugh. Groan. Hey, they're awake. Can't eat anymore. What is he talking about? Is he still dreaming? You were lucky that happened in the shrine. The sacred power surrounding the shrine can suppress evil forces. If you had received such an attack in any other place, you would have been more seriously injured. Hey, are you alright? What happened? The sage of Shifu was an imposter. He said his name was Wizard Khajiim. Khajiim? Do you know him? Yes. It's unfortunate that not... Oh, it is unfortunate that not all who use spells have good intentions. Wizard Khajiim is known for his spell skills, and he makes a living by helping villains! He's like a hitman with the magical powers. And why did he attack Julio and Chris? He said something about us destroying the Galga plan. Well... I remember what Magissus said. She said somebody must have put a parasitic monster inside Galga, which made it violent. It must have been Khajiim and whoever employed him. That's right! Hey, we can't waste time. The real sage of Shifu must be a prisoner somewhere. We must find him. Ka-ching! You know, I haven't looked at the history book in a long time. When did I unlock Genesis? Oh, the giant and the monstrous snake. Huh. Interesting. We actually have a 51% of this done, huh? I wonder if I'll be able to get all of it before the end of the game. On my first try. I doubt we need more rest. Oh, I suppose I should talk to Pibra again, since he was played a fool. Are you alright? I heard you were attacked in the shrine. That's strange. No one can sneak in from here. I haven't seen the sage since yesterday. If you want to enter the shrine, bring the sage. You can't let anyone through without his permission. It is the rule. Should I seek out the king? And be like, yo king, your sage guy has been kidnapped. You survived a great ordeal. I'm so sorry that I allowed your lives to be put in danger in our country. We will do something about the shrine as soon as possible. Till then, please rest at the inn. Huh. Don't really have much direction. I guess we go south. It's the only other way to go. But we didn't actually look at the mirror in the shrine. So... Oh. I smell something. It is the smell of someone who hasn't taken a bath for many days. Really? I'm an international thief. Trust my instinct. It's nothing to brag about. Smell is coming from the only box in the room. Ouch. My back. My back hurts. Are you alright? Thank you for finding me. I couldn't have survived in there much longer. I was just sitting here patiently being quiet, not making any noise for the guards to hear me. Chris cast a cure spell on the sage from Shifu. Pains of the sage from Shifu. I like how he's the sage from Shifu. This doesn't have a name, it's just the sage from Shifu. So you can use the chapel spells. I thank you for everything! By the way, I can't stay here. I'm worried about the shrine. I must leave at once to check out. We are pilgrims. We'll come with you. Oh, you are? Then please, come with me. Get out of the box, old man. Alright, the magic mirror is safe. Sure would have been a damn bummer if Wizard Kajim... Oh, look, he's still here. Listen! It is Kajim's voice! The magic mirror is intact, so don't worry. I'm not that foolish. I won't destroy things that are of use to us. Oh, alright. It's of use to them, huh? You just walked on the mirror, you dumbass. Much tougher than I expected. Is he the one who bullied you? Yeah, that's him. Looks strong. Of course, he is a renowned assassin in the underground world. So you don't think 4 of us together can overpower him? We have a slim chance. I didn't know you were still alive. Glad I came to check. I can take 4 of you at once. Come! I'll make sure you're dead this time. Sage, please stay back where you'll be safe. Dang, I have no choice but to fight. Don't want to fight, man. You can be a punk-ass bitch and get out. Alright, I may as well try to, like... Does that not target him? What? I guess we can't target him until these are dead. So, water! And... Chris. Preemptively... Cheer does... Protect does magic defense. So let me have you wait over here, get that magic defense, and let me have you... Probably don't need it. I... Silver bullet, one of them. Alright, lightning it is. I'll save my final attacks for the magician man himself. Round 2 with Kajim. I can't buff, what's his name, with an attack up. What's Panic do? I don't know what Panic does, I'm sure it's not necessary. Just do Fireball. He's dead. It's easy. We never bought more things yet. Chris just ran up to him and popped him. Alright, let's see if I can steal from Kajim. Something to sell. And you can, doubt we can put him to sleep. So I guess you can just try to stun him? Goose? Let's see what Foot Strike is. Oh wait, Goose has a finishing move. Also Sword Fang. Come check out my knifing skills. Magic Ring +2. Fireball. Not dead. Let's boost our attack. I'll have you lock cure. Goose can just attack, and you have got to get towards this man. So I guess just do an attack. So I can cast magic on him. Would suck for me if he has AoE magic stuff. Let's use that silver bullet. Can't take on all 4 of us, Kajim. Suicide for you. Fuck. I've got to buy some stimulants. You don't know any spells. I guess I'll strike his foot. A speed down attack, huh? Ow. Finish him! I feel like I almost may as well just not try to heal these guys. Use a recure potion or reduce. Ugh, it's the second time he did that to him. Hey, we did it. Get another magic ring +2. How? How did it happen? How can I lose? You. This is my last sorcery. Suffer from my curse. So you just chose 2 random people. Hey, he said it was his last sorcery. What did he mean? Are you 2 alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Kajima's just bluffing. I guess he failed. Are you alright, Chris? Yes, I guess I'm fine. Good, he failed then. We can't lower our guard just yet. We don't know what kind of sorcery Kajima used. Please tell me if you feel any different. Okay, I will. Now we can finally view the magic mirror, she fool. Sage, may we view the magic mirror? Of course, please. Can we view it too? Go ahead. They say the magic mirrors show images only to pilgrims. What it really means is that only those who value the spirit of pilgrimage can see the images in the mirrors. Of course, you need the silver dagger, but once the magic mirror is triggered, anyone with a pure heart can see images. Pure heart? Not sure about that. By the way, those viewing the magic mirror at the same time may see different things depending on their intentions. Please, he saved a shrine. There's nothing to worry about. You guys get a special treat since you're hanging out with us. This looks like it would be the Earth Shrine, but it's actually the Wind Shrine. It's interesting the way they shot this to make it look like a dream sequence. Or all of the mirrors. Yeah, it's a pretty butterfly. I agree. That is a weird looking ram? Goat? They look Sephiroths in the game. How about that? They have a guest star appearance. Jurio can now summon Rafaria. I thought the vision was a PV for the Secret of Mana remake for a minute there. I look forward to that game. I don't have any money to spend for it, but if one of my friends pick it up on Steam, I think it's coming to Steam, it'll be fun to play. It was like someone was walking in the forest. Yeah, I saw the same image. Someone was standing in the forest and there was an animal like a buffalo. I think Julia and I saw the same image. What did you see, Goose? Me? Don't worry about mine. I know, you saw Shirla, didn't you? magic mirror reflects concerns in the mind of the person who sees it, or possible futures for that person. Chris, may I say something? It is traditional that you don't talk about what you saw in the mirror to others. I'm so sorry. No, please don't be so apologetic. I think I was too harsh. He's like, Chris, shut the fuck up. Keep your images to yourself. Sorry for all the trouble. You must be heading for Oldus. It is not far. You're almost there. Travel safely. May your journey be fruitful. I pray for you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, you stay well too, dude. So this town, nobody had like a side business going on. It seems like we didn't do anything for them. Just kind of a pit stop on their way. We're almost done with the whole mirror shtick. I don't know if that means we're almost done with the game or what. Guess we'll heal, because Morrison is dead. He's dead. It's the bar. 9 potion. You can borrow friends' games via Steam. Steam has a feature called library sharing or family sharing, and if your friend or you know, whoever, you share your libraries with each other. So the way it works is you can play the entire game, no problems. You can go online with it too. The one exception is if they are online at the moment and using their Steam, then you get kicked off in 5 minutes. So you can only play their library when they're not playing Steam, like any Steam game. But it's a really neat feature. I'm sharing with a bunch of my friends, and combined we have thousands of games at our disposal. Alright, definitely want some stimulants. Change this. And then I need to find the hotel. Where is the hotel to stay? Where? This isn't the hotel, is it? This is the hotel. You thought I was done with the game by that cutscene? Oh, no way. I mean, if I was to go by the map, there's so much world left to explore. We were all the way over here a while ago. Apparently, we're going down the Oldus. And we still have all this other stuff. Oh! I was wondering why they call this the Gagarv trilogy, and I just see the word over there on the left. So I thought this continent was called, well, not Gagarv. Some other name, I can't remember at the moment what they kept calling this. I guess they were calling it country names, because Fulfia is a country. Maybe this is the continent of Gagarv. How much XP do you give me, Spiky Ball? What's that? Compi and a Mirage Kavi Meg. Whatever that is. Let's check out the Wind Spirit. And I guess everyone else will just wait until he does his thing. Spirit of Wind, feel my soul, come to my aid, Rafaria. It's another cutie girl. Looks like a flower. Okay. Doing 120 of damage, it's not bad. This thing is strong. There you go, leave it to fucking Goose over there. body. 100 XP? I think we're fine on experience. I'll just continue onward. What's wrong? Is something wrong, Chris? You look a little pale. Nothing. I'm fine. It's the curse, probably. I'm gonna die. But let's ignore it anyway and keep going. Grace Mountains. Whew. Something is wrong. I've been tired for a while now. Maybe it is because of the spell cast by Kajim. I don't think so. How can a curse be so sophisticated? Hey, Chris, are you okay? Mr. Morrison, something's wrong with Chris. What should we do? She looks like she's in pain. Are you alright, Chris? I see. Jeem's curse is causing an illness that gets worse as they get closer to Oldus. Why don't we return to She-Fool? She's okay as long as she stays away from Oldus, right? I don't know. Can't say for sure. Cheerio, I'm fine. I've come this far. We're almost at Oldus. I don't want to return. But if we return to She-Fool without going to Oldus, our pilgrimage won't be complete. Oldus is a special place. If we can get there, I'm sure there are doctors who can heal us with powerful spells. Cheerio, I agree with Chris, although my reasoning is a bit different. This curse revealed why Kajim attacked us. He didn't want you two to reach Oldus. Let's see. I don't know why, but somehow they'll be in trouble if you reach Oldus. How did you guys figure this out? That is why Kajim ambushed us in the shrine and cast that spell on Chris and myself as he was dying. That means, if we go back, we are granting Kajim's wishes. I don't like it. What you're saying makes sense. As Chris said, I hear there are renowned doctors in Oldus who use the chapel spells. We have no hope in She-Fool. We should head for Oldus. Alright guys, go to Oldus. Hang on, Chris. Angora Road. Whoa, what the hell is that? Giant bear with gloves. Killer bear? Killer bear. There's some water elements over here. Why can't magic have longer range? Just cheer us up. Goose, hit the bear. Morrison, you can probably just chill. It's like a purple spores attack or something. Oh, nice. Damn, that hurt. Bear did not die. That's not worth it at all. Alright, who got messed up? Goose? Hey Chris, how you feeling? You wanna cure Goose? Thanks. Them killer bears, though. So this is the way to Fenth. We must go east to Oldus. Chris, Goose, how are you two feeling? I don't feel so good. I can bear it, but how's Chris? I'm fine. I'm okay. They seem to be in a lot of agony. Chris, almost there. It's only a little further. Chin up. Bare your teeth and grit it. Or grit your teeth and bear it. Oldus is a sacred town. You are prohibited to sell weapons inside the town. Travelers need weapons to protect themselves from monsters. That is why it is permitted outside the checkpoint. Arms dealers are only allowed outside the town, but there are other stores inside the town. You can buy many things there. Ah, that explains this dude and his setup. We'll buy your weapons later. Maybe, maybe not. Welcome to Oldus. You look pale. Please come inside quickly. Don't worry about the immigration check. Please, this way. Please let them take a rest here. I'll finish the immigration paperwork for you. Thank you very much for your help. I'll go back to the checkpoint. Better take them to a doctor quickly. There's a great exorcist in Oldus. His name is Fiello. You should visit him. I must go now. Thank you very much for your kindness. You hate sudden raining? It makes you rush to get clothes in a safe place. Oh, you got clothes hanging out on the line? I can see that being a pretty big hassle. If you have to bring stuff in real fast because it started raining. I'll go get Dr. Fiello. Stay with them, Mr. Morrison. I will! Is there any books to read? Hi there. Can I, there we go. How are your friends? The clinic of Dr. Fiello is the elongated building in the west. It's built over the river. You can't miss it. Could get some rest here. No, it's not necessary at the moment. You're the only one in the party, man. Okay. Wow, look at this nice little front garden area. This is a town of saints, so there's no tavern. I feel a bit empty though. Town of saints, huh? Oldus is such an impressive town, and the wonder sages live here. I can learn many things. We only finished the Grand Cathedral in Oldus 20 years ago. Before I knew it, it grew into a large town. Did you know? Many priests and sages working in various places around the world received their training here. Many khans and chapel operators also sought their training here. Speaking of, oh no, it's just a girl. Oldus is built around the Grand Cathedral. It's a very big town, so don't get lost. Getting lost. Why did you say that? A tiny little windmill. It's so tiny, and it's dangerously low to the ground. Oh, this is a quaint little house. It puts like a stool or chair in the middle of the hall there. I wanted to go this way. It said west across the river. Can't miss it. Elongated building. Hey, you. Oldus is like the capital for the Khan and chapel. That's why you can learn most spells if you have the skills. Oldus is separated into 3 areas: the town area, the religious district, and the Grand Cathedral. In order to get to the Grand Cathedral, you have to go through the religious district. Makes sense. Only people who've gone to all 4 of the shrines can cross the bridges that go across from the religious district. That's me! I'm that person. Have you seen the 3-City Bridge? Water in the Oldus Canal flows under the 3-City Bridge. It's taken from the Condotta River. I have. Been over it twice. Oh, what cute kid on a pilgrimage! I'm sure your parents are worried about you. Be sure to go straight home after praying at the Grand Cathedral. Sermon from the priest at the Grand Cathedral is very important. I'm sure it will help you in the course of your lifetime. I just saw Dr. Fiello at the windmill ahead. I think he's still there. At the windmill ahead, Dr. Fiello? That's the guy I'm looking for. Dr. Fiello's clinic is just south of my house. He cured my back pain before. I'm completely healed! He is a very good doctor. Then, this is it. Hey, Dr. Fiello. Nope. Welcome to the Khand of Oldus. We sell pet food enchanted by Khand adepts. I'll just exchange my money and leave. Dr. Fiello went out for a walk to get some fresh air. I think he's at the windmill to the south. What is Dr. Fiello thinking, leaving a sick person behind? It's heartless! Oh, shut up, kid. The man do what he wants. I'm sure he's making me feel better. Did I talk to you? So many people from various places in Tearswheel. Right, Tearswheel. I thought that was the continent, not Gargov. Garagov. Whatever it is. Visit Oldus every year for pilgrimage and training. Are you also on the pilgrimage? Me too. Great Oracle is the most important person here. He's like a king in other countries. He's a really wonderful person. Are you pilgrims? I see. Pilgrimage is part of the coming of age ceremony in your village. It's a very good custom. It's alright. Yes. I mean, we almost got killed on their pilgrimage. It's not alright. General item store. I won't talk to her. There's the windmill. You're the guy. It's my favorite place of all the beautiful scenery in Oldus. Excuse me, are you Dr. Fiello? Yes, I am. Good! I finally found you. A wizard cast a spell on my friends. They're in serious condition. Spell by a wizard? It's awful! Where are they now? At the inn. Okay, we must leave at once. It is not good. How is it? Well, this is a powerful curse. I've never seen it before. I may not be able to heal it, but I'll do my best. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, it didn't work. How's this patient? Whoa! Again! It is such a powerful curse. This is quite a challenge. Dr. Fiello, can't you do something? Please, help them. Well, let's see. Oh, I remember. There's a book at Perrin's that talks about how to lift a curse, just like this one. Did you get the book from Perrin? Perrin has it, right? Sure, let me just go fetch everything. Where's Perrin? Did I see her already? I'll do the best I can to help. We could get some rest here. No! Where's Perrin? Hold up, let me go talk to the guy again. Could you please get that book from Perrin? Useless. Guess we're wandering around aimlessly until we find an exclamation point. Shall check the town area first. Oh, I can get behind here. There's a house here too. Not you. Oh. It's you! Sorry, but I'm in the middle of my meditation. Can you come back later? What? Dr. Fiello sent you to get a book for him? Helping others is the most noble deed. Wait for a moment, I'll get you the book on exorcism. Why do you take such a roundabout way to get there? This is the book. Please, take it with you. Thank you. I'll borrow it. Thanks, Perrin. Up, teleported. Thank you. That's it. Give him the book. Looking for instructions. No, not this one. No, no. I thought this book mentioned this curse. Sounds unreliable. Yes! Found it! Here it is. What to do when the curse that repels any healing spell was laid. Powerful curse that cannot be lifted by normal exorcism can be lifted by a special potion. Currently only Riz the apothecary and Fenth has the ability to mix this potion. Fenth? It's next to Oldus. That means we can't do anything here in Oldus. I'm sorry. No way. I'm going to see Riz. What? Mr. Morrison, please look after them until I come back. I'll be glad to, but it's too dangerous for you to go alone. There may be monsters along the way. Not to worry. I'll explain the situation to Riz and ask her to come with me to Oldus. She may be our only hope. Alright. Use Milo posts as your guidance and you shouldn't get lost. Or you know, the linearity of the game world. Do watch out for monsters. It's okay, man. If I get into an encounter, I can just hit the escape command and it works like 90% of the time. Actually, it works 100% of the time as far as I know. Literally impossible to die from monsters. That was because Jorio needed to heal. They stopped by. So I haven't really explored the rest of this town. I guess I will first. Did you know? Right, yeah, we did that. I think I haven't really gone to the right side of town. You're entering the religious district where priests live. Only those visiting the Grand Cathedral of Oldus may enter. And Jorio wants to wait until Chris gets better. Apparently then I have been around most of this place. Dr. Fiora is the mystical doctor in Oldus. He can cure any illness except for the one on your friends, apparently. You can't do that. Nope. Not skilled enough. Okay, let's open this back door here. Found the way in. People who live here are descendants or relatives of priests and sages. I haven't done any training, but I get to live here because I'm a distant relative of a priest. Thankful for it. There's no reason to sneak in here. Anything else? It doesn't look like the world goes on much farther to the right. Alright, to Penth, then. This is quite a long hike. Wait a minute. You know what? I don't even know where the entrance of the town is. Down here. Maybe. Aha! Sacred Gate. Oh, we skipped all of this. Did we not? I don't remember this at all. Well, your immigration check is done. You have no problem. You can travel in and out of Oldus freely from now on. You don't need to show us the silver dagger. Sound like a friend who's playing Elder Scrolls 2 for the first time ever. I don't know where the entrance of the town is. Do I? Is your friend okay? Take care. Hey, similar shared experiences when it comes to traveling around an RPG world. They teleported me into the town. I don't know how I got there. Oh, your friends fell ill. That's too bad. Hope they get well soon. I always think about this when I travel. You feel loneliest when you get sick away from home. Take care, alright? Thanks, strange ladies. Or lady and guy. Whoever the other one is. I want to talk to that dude. I have to find my way back up. Came to see the Grand Cathedral, but only those who have been to all of the shrines can enter. I don't know. So you've been to all the shrines? Lucky you. It's not luck. Should have preemptively did your research. Excuse me, I'm burping here, I apologize. How's your friend doing? Well, something happened and I must go to Fenth. What? Fenth? All by yourself? There's a person named Viz in Fenth who can mix a potion to lift a curse. I see. Travel safely then. Travel south at the junction ahead to go to Fenth. Go south, alright? Don't get lost, kid. Your friends will die horrible deaths. What do you got, dude? Broadsword Hypno Blade. Puts enemies to sleep, literally. Wooden bow. Oh, we're gonna be getting an archer. Designed for ease of use by women. A new female companion! Oh, somebody to make Chris jealous, maybe. Can't afford the broadsword. Can't afford any of this stuff. Haven't had a bow user in the group yet. What do you say? Tor Reef checkpoint, North Oldus. Shefull, 1641 miles. Tor Reef checkpoint. Hello! You can go to Shefull, Oldus, and Fenth from here. Make sure to take the correct path. But you guys don't have, like, immigration paperwork that needs to be filed and shit. Walk straight to go to Udor, head left to go to Heisen, or right to go to what? Go to Heisen or Haruku, you will have to show your pass to the officer in charge. Wait a minute, that's not Fenth. None of that is Fenth. These were like completely different names. Oh, there's Heisen. Oh, Heisen is a part of Fenth. Okay. See, Fenth is the continent, actually. Or the country. If I'm reading that right, I don't know. It could be more like a district. And this is all the country of Gagarv or Tirisweel. Shefull is all the way over there. Alright, anyway. We are going left. Showed the silver dagger. Ah, it's a silver dagger. This path takes you to Heisen. Is this the path you want to take? Yes, definitely. Go. I would assume they're guarding the other paths. Saw a very good looking lady heading in the direction of Fenth a little while ago. She is so pretty. Oh, you know what? The other party member that uses the bow is probably the thief girl. I'm willing to bet. That's all. It's not somebody new. It's just gonna be Sherla. Oh, it's Sherla! Sherla! Huh? Oh, come on. No one's there. I got mad and left him there, but I keep hearing his voice. Maybe it's too late, but I'm still worried about him. Sherla! There it is again! She's so dumb. Sherla! Oh, it's you. The one who got in our way. The one on the pilgrimage. Looks like you're alone. I never forget someone who gets in my way. You ready? Wait! This is really important. Goose is in trouble. Who cares about him? Kajim put a curse on him at the She-Full Shrine. Not that she knows who Kajim is. Who's that? Some scary wizard. Where's Goose now? He's in Oldus with the curse. We're having a doctor look at Goose, but the doctor says he needs special medicine to lift the curse. Oh, hey! I have to take the correct path to get to where you want to go. What a wise guard. Hey, he's just doing his job. It's making sure people don't get lost, you know. There's 3 different ways to go. That's a lot of options for us simple-minded humans. Wow, the curse is that bad, huh? Goose pretends it's nothing, but the way Chris is acting is pretty serious. It's usually not like this. She's looked really concerned. Some person named Riz in Fenth knows how to make the potion. Riz? Oh, the apothecary. You know her? Yeah, I know of her. I guess I have no choice. Fenth is like my backyard. Let's go. Go. We're going to get the potion mixed, right? You're going with me? Neither of us has a partner right now. Why don't we work together for now? Oh man, we got Sherla! Now to get to Riz's house, we can take the west route through Heisen at the 3-way intersection. We'll go in from the south. I think the south route is shorter. Wow, Sherla. Come again? Wait, what? Oh, so instead of going up to North Heats Road, you want me to go left? Okay. Whatever. What does it say? West Heisen, South North. South Road. What? North Udor border. South North. Come again? I think we're going this way? I think we're going this way. Also, I may as well take a look at Sheila. Wooden Bow Sheila may as well have 2 power rings to help kill stuff. North Heats Road. Yeah, I'm curious. How strong is Sheila? Just the 2 of us? You guys suck. Okay, that's better damage. Here we go. 200. There you go. Not too bad. Shitty experience though. Even for Jurio. It's not worth fighting any of these things. A lot of these giant bears. It's an awful lot. Can't catch me with my diagonal walking patterns. Okay, that wasn't complicated. Of course, getting anywhere in this game doesn't seem to be, except for the forest shrine to date. That was complicated. I hear empty casks are drawing crowds in the tavern. What are empty casks? I'm not explaining it to you. I hope Grandma will get well soon. Hey, my friends are cursed too. Oh, I thought you were Philly. Isn't she here yet? Philly? Isn't she Philly? No, it's Rieta. Armor shop. See the weapons on the wall? Requires a lot of effort to polish like that. The salesman's not actually there. I'm not doing traffic control. I can see the condition of the town clearly from here. In a way, I'm the town's watchman. We are taking turns to watch here. Trouble occurs, we'll dash out from here and solve the problem. It's the south part of the north-south road, is it? Oh, you mean the north part of the south-north road? We sell fat. There's a mind twister for you. We don't have doctors in this town, but there's a famous mother and daughter apothecary a little south of here, so we can get help from them. Recently, Philly, the daughter, has improved her skills and is helping her mother Riz well. Oh, Philly is the apothecary's daughter. And they're south, huh? Eisen, south is the north-south road. Riz and Philly's house. We prepare various herbal medicines. Here we are. Hope Riz is in. Don't be pessimistic after we've come all this way. Wasn't that far. They have a pet bear cub. That's awesome. Hello, bear cub. It's a cute dog. Are you blind? It's a bear! A bear! Yeah, a bear! It's cute. Hi there. Are you here for medicine? I have a character portrait, so maybe I'll join your party. Are you Riz? Don't be so impolite, Sherlock. I came here to ask her a favor. That's okay. Traveled all the way to the middle of nowhere. You must have an urgent matter. Please ask me anything. Thank you. Our friends fell ill because of a spell cast by a wizard. Oh no, that's terrible. It's a very powerful spell, and even the doctor and Oldus couldn't lift it. After checking the records, we found you the only person who could prepare a potion for this condition. Should be a comma in there. We tried to heal them using a chapel spell, but the spell was rejected. Exorcism didn't work either. I think it is a kind of millennium spell. Once cast, the evil spell won't be lifted for 1,000 years. But we have a problem. What? Problem? I thought you could make a secret potion. Yes, I can. I know how to mix it, but I don't know if we can get all the ingredients. Is it expensive? I'll steal it from somewhere, so don't worry about it. No, has nothing to do with price. This ingredient is not something you can get in a town or village, or find growing in a forest. To prepare a potion to lift the spell, we need a special ingredient. So what is it? Tell us at once. I'll make sure you get it. Riz uttered a subdued voice. It is the horn of the sacred animal, Allegris. Allegris? But I heard that Allegris became extinct nearly 20 years ago. Without an Allegris's horn, I can't mix a potion to lift the spell. But people say the animals are extinct, but the world is big. There may be a small number of them hiding somewhere. Let's go find it and kill it! How stupid! If they're hiding, we can't find them, can we? Then we'd better find them! I have an idea. The Allegris and Fenth may be extinct, but there may be some still alive in the deep forests of Udor. Udor? That's quite far. Rumor has it that there is a place called the Forest of Deception in Udor. If we can find an Allegris, it will be in that forest. Forest of Deception? Are you sure? You said it was a rumor, weren't you listening? A rumor or not, I'm going. Unless we find an Allegris, Chris and Goose won't be healed. Stop stating the obvious, kid. calm down, you two. Don't fight. We must decide what to do now. I decided. I'll find the Forest of Deception and look for this Algress. It's a hopelessly hasty decision based on an exceedingly optimistic judgment. But I like it. Let's find this Forest of Deception. Okay, then this is the plan. My only daughter, Philly, will come back soon from herb picking. She's young but has mastered apothecary techniques. You should take her with you. Of course she knows what to do with the Algress horn. As long as you find one, she can mix a potion in Oldus. Oh, Bang Bang! It looks like she's back. Go to her. Bang Bang knows your daughter is back? They grew up like a brother and sister. The bear's name is Bang Bang? Why don't you greet her? She loves to meet new customers. That's an awesome name. Hey, don't tickle me, Bang Bang. It's the cute blonde girl. Oh, you must be our customers. Welcome. My name is Philly. Wow, what a pretty girl! Hello, my name is Jorio. Are you bashful? I thought you got used to seeing beautiful women. Where? Where? You're saying the same thing as Goose. You're fun people. Please come inside the house. Or if you kill them all. We're about to kill all the Algress. No one seems to have an ethical issue with this quest we have been given to kill a nearly extinct animal. I understand. Mother, I will go with them to find an Algress. I can't turn a blind eye to those in trouble, and I have no problem killing a nearly extinct animal. Can we drop by Heisen? I must bring medicine to an elderly lazy in Heisen. No problem, Heisen's on our way. We'll take the northern route then. Yes. So shall we go? Billy joins the party. I think Bang Bang wants to come with us. He's been spoiled. Sometimes we can't control him. Sounds familiar. Who are you talking about? You be careful. Don't panic if you get lost in the Forest of Deception. Unless you anger the spirits of the forest, you'll surely find your way. The forest never harmed those who have good hearts. Don't worry and concentrate on finding your way. Take care of the house while I'm going, Bang Bang. Don't climb onto the trees to get honey. You don't want to be stung by bees and cry again, do you? I'm glad your bear did not attack my dog. So, we're supposed to go back north to the old lady. Alright, Philly, what do you got? Wow! 102 magic defense. Not bad. I'll assume you are the magician of the party. Cure poison, cure body, revive, wind cutter. You know, I've not seen any negative status effects other than poison in this game, I believe. I'm not sure why Cure Body is in the game. She has like all the same stuff as... Exactly all the same stuff as what's her name. She can heal for free? Can you do that outside the battle? Nope, you can't do that outside the battle. Okay. Hey, what's up? I think it's a good time for me to save. I haven't done that in a while. Loving how RPGs spend a lot of time leveling up characters and the story pulls them out of your party and replaces them with NPCs. Hey, this game's not too bad about the leveling though. I mean, we're only level 18, we're like, been playing for hours. Combat in this game is definitely second to the plot. It's just kind of there. Sorry, we must take the northern route to Heisen. Let's take the northern road. Thought that was the northern route. Where is the north? Oh. It must obviously be on the other side of the wooden fence. Okay. North Heats Road. I didn't mean to walk into a battle. What is this? Blue Mantis? Let's try to do... Well, hold on. What element? Water, wind. I'll do earth. Sherla. Sharpshoot. Sure, why not? Philly. I don't know. Do anything useful? Probably not. Just have her wait. Better criticals. Final Fantasy IX has the Black Mage VV, if that's who you're thinking of, the little guy. Final Fantasy VIII has the punk. I call them like punk rock party. It's with all the guys. Oh, we only killed one. Okay. Surely they are close to dying. Nice 78 damage from Feely. That's impressive. I don't know why. Alright, we are in Heizen, looking for the old lady. Now I should look for the item shop here too. I have been lax seeking out the next Safi volume, and I might have missed it. Philly, thanks for coming. You brought your friend today? Yes, I'll be traveling for a while. I bought extra medicine for you, Grandma Maria. Travel safely, alright? I appreciate you doing this for me. Seeing your face makes me feel better already. Come back soon, show me a cheerful face again. Welcome, Grandma. Where's the general item store here, if there is one? Hey, a soldier is running towards us. You mean past us? Don't panic, force won't hurt those with a pure heart. What happens? We were sent to patrol the road after travelers reported seeing bandits. Fortunately, no bandits have been sighted within 500 milos. If you want to take this road, now's your chance. Yeah, in a minute. Don't sell weapons. What's up here? Castle Heizen. Oh, I may as well stop by. Have to check out all the castles. We'll meet all the kings and queens in the world. You guys will just let us go in. Hi, Philly. You brought your friend today? Oh, wow, she's popular. Hi, Philly. You look pretty today. Hi, Philly. Thank you for the herb you gave me the other day. I made herb tea and it was very flavorful. Thank you. I don't know if I couldn't come here without Philly or something. But now that we've got Philly... Hey, Philly. I'm not goofing off. I'm on my break now. I'm hanging out until my next shift. say so, guy. What you got to say? Ah, Philly, you look cheerful as always. Everyone with a higher hey, Philly. Sup, girl? This entire castle is just sup, girl. Woo! Patrolling is a tiring job. I should take a rest for a while. Alright, we got one dude who's not saying, "What's up, Philly?" It's weird to hear me say that because I'm from Philly. Philadelphia. Hi, Philly. How are you? Hello, Vivari. Herb tea you gave me the other day was very flavorful. Bring me delicious tea again, will you? Oh, I appreciate it. Alright, let's go upstairs real quick. This seems like a huge waste of time, but that's alright. I want to be thorough with these games. Yeah, he joined us finally. Hello, Philly! King Eniton is seriously brooding again. Please comfort him. I don't know if he has a mic at the moment. King Eniton takes everything too seriously, though it's one of the great qualities of the king. I'm sure he will be appeased when he sees you. King Eniton is thinking about his brother in Haruku in the south. There are 2 capitals in this country. He doesn't know what his younger brother is thinking. Oh. Are they in conflict? Hello there! Oh, he has a portrait too. Hello, King. What's the matter? You look unhappy. Oh, Philly. Yes, I was thinking of something. Don't worry too much. It's not good for your health. Everyone's very green in this country. You're right. Can't worry too much about things that haven't even happened yet. Right, it's no use. Thank you. I feel better after seeing your face. I'm glad we stopped by and made you feel better. Where's your highness? Queen Pelia. Hello, Philly. Thank you for the delicious herb tea the other day. King is such a worrywart. He broods over many things whenever he has time. So brooding is nothing new, so don't you worry too much. Alright. Nice to meet you, Queen. It's so great how friendly everybody is in this world. Look, treasure chests! But we don't care about treasure chests in this RPG. Not important. Okay, nothing else over here. Like a balcony? The balcony to the darkness! Hello, Philly. Welcome. I like your dress today. You look good in everything. Thank you. My mother made me this dress. Stay as long as you like. Now, the way they all treat her makes me feel like she's almost an incapable individual or something. And they're all just super nice to her. Although I'm sure she's just a fantastic person. It's a book that reads on the shores of Lake Rupinas. Julian takes the book in his hands and opens it. Fenth, which lies along the shores of Lake Rupinas, is divided into 2 areas, the north and the south. The north is governed by King Aniton, while the south is ruled by his younger brother, Kalak. Originally, Hyzen in the north was the only capital. The king divided the country at the births of his twin princes. A mansion was built in Haruku. King wished that the 2 princes would build a new nation. Thus the twin capitals of Haruku and Hyzen were born. King wished that his sons would build a better country together. The brothers developed a rivalry in the building of the country, competing in just about everything. Probably out of grief over the sibling rivalry, a traveling witch left these words. Mother divides blood, not to divide the country. They sound a word of caution for the future of Fenth. It's too difficult for me to understand. It's a very recent history book. One of the books reads The Mysterious Wildcat. Looks like a children's book. The Wildcat Bandits. Wildcat is our hero. He appears from the woods like the wind and helps us whenever we're in trouble. Grown-ups call him a bandit, but the Wildcat is a nice person. When I was attacked by a bear, he appeared out of nowhere and saved me. I'd love to see the Mysterious Wildcat again. This is too childish, but I like the name Wildcat. It sounds sleek. Does it? Like how they're just hanging out with me while we read a book. Hey Philly, you look pretty today too. See, you came with a good-looking friend today. Who's the good-looking lady? Don't tell me she's your real sister and there's a secret child. Her name is Shirla. Isn't she beautiful? You have a great taste. You're good-looking, but your speech has no class. You should read more books and study. Mind your own business, you creep. But I like you, Shirla, because you're beautiful. Alright, I think we're done up here, as far as I can tell. We were in here, right? Yes. Yes, we were. Because she's a nice, pleasant young lady. I don't know if you're a little behind, Kev. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to tell. Hey, we talked to everyone here. There's a daughter of the lady who keeps the entire territory alive with her healing abilities. But she doesn't have healing abilities. She's a apothecary. She just brews things with healing abilities. This is a pet food store. Welcome back. Where's the general market? Hi, Philly. You look well today. Just come here to deliver medicine to Grandma Maria. Yes. Medicine prepared by your apothecary is very effective. Thank you for stating facts to me. I was not aware. Alright, well I don't really want to talk to everyone again. Doesn't look like there's a general store in this town. Suppose we'll go back south, or... If we go to Udall, we should better go the east way. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was fiddling with the stick again. I just turned on the turbo speed! Holy shit! Look at us go. I don't want to do that though. Not abuse the emulator. Emulation powers. You're 7 seconds behind! Person is completely screwed. Isn't watching streams is a fascinating concept, how you can watch a stream, have no freeze at all, and then you still end up behind somehow. Stop where you are, leave me all your money. Huh? What? Where? Who? Aha! Oh no! Who are you? Oh, you're bandits. You guys all look like dorks. What? You're going to get hurt saying stuff like that. Don't think being a woman is going to save you. Hand over all your valuables. Guys, do you know who you're up against? What? If you don't know, I'll tell you. Oh shit, get shot with a bow. Huh? I am Shirla. I am the one that people call Borderless Lady Bandit Shirla. Don't you ever forget it. Ouch. Darn. Should remember what you did too. Why the heck should I remember? Ugly. What? Funny bandits. Shirley, you're pretty strong. Such a waste of time. Come on, let's go. Time is precious. Well, they have no doctors as far as we can tell. I'm sure suggestively they have doctors, maybe, possibly. Yeah. Crab. Carrot crab. Looks like a carrot to me. West Heisen, north-south, north-south. The fucking road name. North is Edor border. Believe we're going south. Wait! The north-south road's blocked. If you want to go south, enter Ambiche from the Torif checkpoint, then travel east to the south fence border. This road leads to Horuku, but civilians are not permitted to pass. South fence is carrying out construction work for road improvements. A nice bullshit excuse. Alright. Then this is the wrong way. Must take a different road. The north-south road is blocked. Please change the name of your road, guys. Nobody likes that kind of naming convention. I don't understand. If we have to go through Viz's house to proceed, why didn't she just let me go south to begin with? How do I proceed? Well said. I am once again. It shouldn't let me go up here, right? It does let me go up here. Maybe I was supposed to go north and all the way around? Shirley reminds you of Jessie from Team Rocket. I've been calling her Cassidy. And then the other guy, Butch. Myself. So I'm gonna try going up here. And then when I look at the map, I don't know where I am in the world. Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. Wow, they want us to go a long way around for seemingly no reason. At least I think. Meanwhile, our friends shall suffer the pains of the curse the entire time. Do. Hello, you. I remember you. You showed me your silver dagger before. You can go. Showed the silver dagger. It is the silver dagger. You can go, but this is the way to Horuku. Is this the way you want to go? Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. This is the wrong way. Never mind. I thought this was correct. That guy in their town said we have no doctors. We rely on the apothecary lady to the south. Did he? I didn't even pay attention. I guess they have absolutely no doctors then. That poor town. So where are we going? I would assume I have to go to Heisen. Fucking bear. I don't have to do this battle and just run away. Alright, North Heats Road. Right, then I get the Heisen again. Oh, Wild Path. It wouldn't let me go to Wild Path. I probably have to take Wild Path. Because it won't let me take north-south road. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to Riz again. Hey there, Arctic. This is The Legend of Heroes 2, Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch, which is the first game in the Gargov trilogy for The Legend of Heroes. Why can't I just go back to your house that way? Better go the east way. Getting sick of your shit, girl. It's funny, the game is very restrictive on your pathing, but sometimes it's really hard to tell where you're going. Rip you. What's wrong? Lost your login streak in FGO. Oh well. Gonna have to start from scratch and make a new one. Get the new streak going. Bear, leave me alone. I don't want to fight right now. Something makes me think this party is super temporary. Alright, there's gotta be somewhere here that doesn't lead to the checkpoint. You don't want to make a new account. You have many courts saved for Fluffy Tail. Why would you have to make a new account just because you lost your login bonuses? Couldn't you just start logging in again from scratch? I don't know how all these online games work. I don't play any of them. But these mobile games. Hey, could you, like, give me some pointers on which direction it is that I am supposed to go? I think I would like to take the wild path, but I cannot seem to access the wild path, and I seemingly cannot go back up this way. Okay, let me save here. That's what you understood from what I said a moment ago, like the joke in Command Mission. Which joke was that? I can't remember. So you guys won't let me pass. If I want to go this way, enter Ambish from the tour of checkpoint and travel east to the south fence border. So wait, am I supposed to go back to the checkpoint but then go back towards Ambish? That would be back through all of this. You want me to... what? No, that doesn't add up on the map. Unless, as far as world building is concerned, this just counts as Ambish. Where are we going? Do I have a... Julio enters the Forest of Deception to obtain a horn from the sacred beast. Where's the Forest of Deception? I actually do not know where I'm going. I don't think the desert of thirst over here. Alright, let's just let us back to our hometown. Go to Oldus and head south? Or are we going to Forest and Udor? So I'm not sure. I don't think we're supposed to go back to Oldus. This right here is the checkpoint. If I was to go down, the guy said, or our MC said, oh, that's not the direction I want. And we can't take the south road, and I don't know how to access the wild path. So I assume we also do not want, so maybe I should go back to Oldus. I don't know where we're going. We'll just wander around aimlessly for a bit. Oh, pro dodge. These bears are awfully angry with me. Yeah, this is the checkpoint. This guy will be like, oh, I remember you. Can I leave? Head back? Can come back up here. Do you think Chris is okay? Sure she is. Everything is in our hands. We must go to the Forest of Deception. I'll do the best I can, Julio. Let's find an Algrass and return quickly. Oh, well if we got dialogue, this must be correct. Where's the Forest of Deception? Is it like left of here? Please let me read the thing, bear, go away! Ah. West is Sheaful. East is Oldus. Are we going back to Sheaful? Is this like the Forest of Deception? Or what? Gee, let's ask the people in Sheaful first to see if they know something. Right, there really is a Forest of Deception. They may know something about it. I'm sure the forest is there. We must find it quickly. I'm starting to think this thing is supposed to be where the mirror is, right? I forgot about that. A piece of information. The Forest of Deception can be deceiving. Philly is right. Let's ask around Sheaful first. Sure. I'm outnumbered 2-1 here. Excuse me. So I was supposed to go back to Sheaful. Heard from Pibra. I appreciate what you've done. While I'm in this town, I do want to go to the general store as well. I feel terrible. How could I not notice the fake sage? Hi there. How was your trip to Oldus? Chris and Goose were cursed and became ill. That's terrible. Sage, we need an owlgrass horn to make the potion that can lift the curse. I believe there is still some owlgrass in the Forest of Deception. Do you know where it is? The Forest of Deception. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is, but I do remember this poem. In the Forest of Deception, treetops sway as winds blow from Sheaful. It's a poem by the Moonlight Witch. Maybe you should look for a forest that receives winds from Sheaful. How about this one? I don't really want to wander into the shrine again if that's not right. This seems to be one of the more vaguer quests. Wah, wah. We'll ask more people. Shrine and Sheaful has no buildings around this. Oh, right. I read that. Cool, cool. Hey, can I stay? So you have different friends. What happened to those who were traveling with you before? Got the Oldus, but Chris and Goose got sick because of a spell cast by the wizard we fought in the shrine. So I came back to Udor to look for an Algrass horn required to make the potion that can lift the curse. Do you know where the Forest of Deception is, Aika? Forest of Deception? I haven't heard of it in Sheaful. Could get some rest here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Forest of Deception. The bar. Forest of Deception? I heard people talk about it, but I don't know the exact location or if it really even exists. Nobody knows. Somebody's gotta know. Barkeep, talk to me. Hi there. You know the Forest of Deception? I may have heard of it. Do you know Grandpa Pester? No, I don't. What? Oh, I think he was asking him. Oh, I see, he was calling out to him. That confused me. Ah, here's the item store. Hey, you have another book on Safi? Rings are pretty popular. Would you like some? Well, yeah. Maybe. She has Safi Volume 7. I think we do need that. Your rings suck. The dated +1s. I should keep the fleeting robes and the hide armor if I get my guys back. I shall read Volume 7 later. The army again. Maybe the town is actually the Forest of Deception. Actually, I could ask the king. Who's this guy? That's a pet food guy. You guys heard of the Forest of Deception? Hi there! Hello. Caw, caw, caw. Real Sage is really hardworking. He's been standing in front of the shrine's entrance to greet pilgrims every day since the incident. I thought we were like the last pilgrims. Hello! I see you have different friends now. Your Majesty, we are looking for the Forest of Deception. Do you know where it is? Forest of Deception. I heard a rumor. Probably won't find it along the regular roads. You may have to go through a small village somewhere and proceed deeper and deeper into the forest. If it isn't an obvious place there, people would have found it by now. Small village somewhere. Yes, Queen of Terry have any information? The winds here are very soothing. The soothing winds from the shrine of Sheaful always travel east. Is that supposed to be a clue to go east? Aha, the old small village trick. You're great, you must be very strong. Well, thanks for the boasts and compliments. For no reason? I appreciate it. Alright, we're going to the east then. Please, out of my way. I got stuck on him. And we need to find the hidden ninja village where the wind blows. Or something or another. Forest of Tranquility. Said it would be like a off the beaten path type of deal. It looks like I could walk up there, honestly. Whoa, 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 bird. 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 Go away. Guess I'll hug the top and then I'll hug the bottom later. Have I been up here before? I'll just stick to like the left. Maybe we'll get lucky. Ah, Tunerico. Man, we are all the way back up here. Let's ask these people if they know. Hi, travelers. How did you know about this village? Or did you get here while wandering about in the forest? You look tired. This is free. Wait, is this what I'm looking for? No way. Have I not been here before? I said no, sir. Don't ask me twice. This is a village for forest lovers. We welcome anyone who loves forest. Stay here as long as you like. Okay. What if I did not love the forest? Hello, this is Tonerico, a village in the forest of Udor. Oh, huh. Jurio, I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting to see you here. How have you been, Joy? By the way, what are you doing here? The arms dealer in Raguna helped us get away. We pretended that we boarded a ship, but we actually traveled west through the mainland and came here. These are the two people from the beginning of the game. Thank you for helping us back then. Pad and I didn't have to become soldiers thanks to you. Have you seen Pad yet? He's watching the forest from the top of the watchtower on the other side. See, so you are Julio. I'm Maria. After receiving a letter from the arms dealer in Raguna, I came here and met Joy. Thank you very much for saving Joy. Truly happy to live here with Maria. We owe it to you, Julio, and your friends. Thank you so much. I'm stuck. Remember getting lost in Final Fantasy VIII's Tome of the Unknown King? It's rather simple to go around, isn't it? Hey, first time traveling, right? I mean, this game has been really simple, but I'm still getting lost lately. Hey, travelers. Rarely had travelers before, but lately we've been getting quite a few. We're happy to have people, but we don't want this village to grow too big like a city. We love forests. Yeah, I wouldn't want to cut down trees to accommodate more people. Maybe we should stop accepting deserters. Huh? Julio! It's you, Julio. How have you been? Thanks to you, we were able to escape from Fulfia. Have you finished your pilgrimage? I don't see Chris with you. Well, something's happened to Chris. Then we explain the entire situation. So that's why you're here. That's awful. The mayor may be able to help you. Please wait here. I'll consult Mayor Laver. Pad came back after a while. We stood perfectly still as asked, Pad. The mayor will see you. Thanks, Pad. See Mayor Laver at once. I appreciate your assistance on the matter. Ah, you guys have an armory here? Hey, we have travelers! We've had many travelers lately. Just a short while ago, two young men came and decided to stay in our village. Maria also came, arriving after them. Clean air blows into this village from the forest. It's very comfortable here. Why don't you abandon your travels and stay here? You know, another person just said that they don't want more people staying here, guy. On the street. Welcome, you shouldn't really use weapons, even on monsters. But there are violent monsters, so I have no choice but to sell them so people can protect themselves. Essentially, it's better if men can live in harmony with nature. Yeah, nice words. Peace, love, and all that. Okay. Sells basically, wow, that's a plus 20 almost. Upgrade defense, 6 on magic defense. I can't afford anything nice still. I should really fight some monsters maybe. Stop silly dallying. I will dally forth to my heart's content. When you listen carefully, you can hear various sounds in the forest. They sound just like the singing of winds from Shifu. Sounds of the forest and Udor are very soothing. I don't know, I usually just hear those damn loud-ass birds chirping. Pad told me about you, so how come you want to go to the Forest of Deception? Our friends have been cursed. To lift the curse, we need to kill a monster! I see, so you're in trouble. You're right, you may find an Owlgrass in the Forest of Deception. But are you going to capture an Owlgrass to lift the curse? No, we would never do that. All we need is to ask an Owlgrass to give us a small part of its horn. We only need a small amount of the Owlgrass horn to make the potion that can lift the curse. Oh, this whole time I thought we were going to go murder the thing. That's much better. Very well, I understand. You are not poachers. I'll take you to the entrance to the forest. However, I must warn you. The Forest of Deception literally deceives people's eyes. Once you've entered, I can't guarantee your safe return. We all nod. Alright, let me open the gate to the Forest of Deception, so it may deceive you. We could kill all the Owlgrass and take their horns and smash them up. I don't know, that might be a waste. Pad Joy, open the gate to the Forest of Deception. Wonder how lost I'm going to become here. Be careful. We will, thank you. Also, this village had a gate blocking it. I remember now, the first time we went down. So you couldn't come up here. And they just removed the gate, I realized. Alright, seems straight enough at the moment. Until we deviate. I have chosen my fate. We go this way. If I actually get lost in here, it's gonna suck. I shall utilize the tried and true hug one side of the wall until you get through strats. Oh, it's a butterfly. Oh yeah. What? Well, I remembered one thing. So what is it? I saw that butterfly in the magic mirror in Shifu. Butterfly? Yeah. Chris and I also saw an image of walking in the forest, just like we are now. You're pilgrims, right? I hear the magic mirrors show people who look into them their future and also give warnings and prophecies. I think the mirror told you that you would come here. Kind of sacred animals and Owlgrass. I saw a buffalo-like animal in the forest in the magic mirror. I think that's it. Someone knew you would be needing an Owlgrass horn and showed you the image to the magic mirror. But who? Maybe the Moonlight Witch? Do you know her? Not really, I just thought it might be her. Whatever, at least we didn't come here for nothing. Guess I gotta follow the butterfly. Bird, please. Like, my dog's been pissed for a long time now. Probably because I don't praise him anymore. Messing with the pet menu doesn't seem like a great use of time. What's the matter, puppy? I'm not going back the way I came, am I? I think I just did. Have I been deceived? Am I backtracking, or are we good? I feel like I'm backtracking. No, I can't be. That could be. I'm just gonna keep hugging the right wall. That's what I've been doing. I thought you meant my IRL dog. I did. She's over here. Do not allow your heart to be deceived by impure monsters. I'll do my best. But yeah, I met my dog. I have no idea where I'm going. Just gonna keep hugging the right wall here. That'd be funny if I got out. Oh, I came back out. God damn it. I thought this all looked familiar. How did that work? How did I get out by hugging the right wall? Like, I even came from the other direction, too. Wait, there's nothing down here. Light piano in the background is actually somewhat tensing. It's not exactly a calming piece. Although this part is. There we go. Words are engraved on the stone. Forest is alive, front and back. To protect the forest is the other world. The forest changes its shape, now the back forest is alive. If you say so, stone engraving. Did I have to talk to that again? Or I just can? I guess I'll talk to this again. I got deceived! No! I'm not sure. But maybe the butterfly is somewhere else now. Damn magical forests of deception. Oh, I need the K-Por Gabor to guide me. Somebody. I feel like I've been this way. I don't know if there's something else I was supposed to do with that stone engraving. I need what? K-Por Gabor is Owl from The Legend of Zelda. He gives you good advice and points you in the right direction. It's these tiny split paths driving me up the wall here. This is back to the stone thing, right? Yeah. What's the point of that? I don't know. Praise the pet. Seems to like being praised. Guess I'll try to go back to the entrance. Forest of Deception. Oh. Forest is. Oh, right. Yeah, this was the first one. Oh, wait, no. Nani? Nandeska? What's going on? Ripstone. Yeah. It vanished. Guess he's lost. Okay, nothing there. You looked up the Forest of Deception to find out the solution is a puzzle that you must solve. Sorry to spoiler it. Hey, that's fine. We'll figure it out eventually after aimlessly wandering around. Unless I'm supposed to pay more attention to the whole front as the back thing now, and I definitely have not. Gone through a lot of screens, actually. Oh, nothing over here. Not that I'll remember. Time to ban Kev. There's no rules here like that. Alright, we're back at this stone thing. It says the back forest is alive. I feel like I just need to find the entrance again. And then get to the entrance because we're gonna go somewhere else. It's probably that simple. I just haven't found the way to the back entrance again. So I do not remember how to get there. I have to say my brain is just processing this not well. I'm just kind of passing through green blobs of trees. This forest makes you kind of go back to Metal Gear Solid 3. They had quite the extensive woods in Metal Gear Solid 3 to get lost in. Although they had a better map. Ah, I'm back. How do you feel? Forest deception is quite a challenge. You must stay calm and avoid getting lost. It's very difficult to return from deep in the forest. Talked to someone who went into the forest before. They said there was a mysterious stone monument in there. I think that if you can figure out how the stone monument works, then you can find your way. Be careful. Oh, they're all talking to me with that. Yeah, we found the monument, then we found a second monument and it disappeared. Like this one. The third one was like the setting was in the jungle for a lot of the game. Third Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I'm back to you already. What do I do about this? That tree looks awfully familiar. At least my dog's having a good time. A lot of hiking for our characters here. This is here again. This is a gateway to the front side. Does that mean I want to go up? This is a circle. Literally a loop. Wah, wah. You wonder how many trees have been pissed on? What, by Snake and the Metal Gear Solid? But you just mean in general in mountainous areas. It's probably a lot of them, I would think. Sorry for being quieter. I am thinking with my brain a little bit. Is this a loop 2? That's a loop 2. I feel like because this stays highlighted, there's something I'm supposed to do with it, but I don't know what. But the forest doesn't actually change its shape. Let me talk to us one more time. The lock is actually kind of smart slash well done from the perspective of keeping me out. I'd say so, yeah. Have I been over here on this left screen? That's where I just came in, right? So what's in the middle of here? This is a loop. This is just a loop. Okay. Tired yet, Julio and company? So this screen seems to be nothing, just a dead end. That dog's pissed. Found my way back out. That passage leads to nowhere, as far as I could tell. Now, today was a good day to go for a hike in the woods. I haven't done a long woodsy trip in a long time. This is the rock that loops on itself. I'm vaguely getting to recognize some of these things, but I don't really understand what the game wants me to do. So there's this thing, it glows when you talk to it. It says the back forest is alive. Can I observe my pet? In a bad mood. It's weak from hunger. I'm not gonna feed you. You can stay weak from hunger. This is a dead end. If I follow this, we just end up going back towards the entrance. There's gotta be something over here that I'm missing. This is the one screen where we haven't found anything. It just seems to be a loop that goes nowhere. I'm pretty sure that's the entrance right there. That's the way we came in. Rock just goes around itself. You guys take a nap, I'll figure this out in the meantime. Might take me a while though. I'm wondering if after talking to that one stone monument, if I'm supposed to go back to the first one yet again. Hey puppy, can you sniff out the correct direction? Now the back forest is alive. Whatever that means. I think it's a little vague. Too vague. They might have thought they were clever, but I don't know about that. And there's this. If this is the gateway to the front side, I feel like I don't want to be over here. Where's the back side? It's definitely designed to keep you out, not help you get in. Yeah. As far as world building is, it's gonna do a great job keeping people out. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. I don't know what the game developers want from the player. I don't see the logic Nah, you don't have to provide a hint or spoiler. Try and figure this out on their own. I will have to call it quits soon, though. Means I'll be back at this later. God bless you. This just leads us back to the start. Where's that one side path? Side path is in the first screen. Oh, look, we found something. Have I just never been this way before? I don't understand what I did, but that took a while. Look, Algrass, is it? Wait, Algrass, we won't harm you or the forest. We have a favor to ask you. Please, Algrass, listen to me. Got a little tired roaming around your forest, and can I have a little bit of your horn so I can make a potion? I only need a little bit of powder. Please, Algrass, please share a little bit of your precious horn with us. He nodded and stood still, as if it was offering his horn. Thank you, Algrass. Philly scraped a small portion off the horn while making sure not to frighten Algrass. It's a good thing he understands English language. Thank you, Algrass. I owe you. Goodbye, Algrass. I can mix a potion with this. Let's return to Oldus. But what about the last part of the prophecy? Well, he disappeared in the dead end, haha. Wasn't there like a winged dude in the forest too? Alright, now to get out. We because we finally cornered the beast. I'm tempted to look up what the solution to this was. Just out of curiosity. Like, was it a time-based thing or what? Julio, did you find an hourglass? Glad you're safe. Happy you returned safely. I didn't tell you, but the forest of deception was made by the Moonlight Witch, Gueld, to protect the forests and the animals within. Really? 20 years ago, Gueld was visiting and became concerned about the disappearing forests and dying animals. That's why she told us to build a village here and take care of the forest. That's how Tornerico Village was begun. That is why the forests remain today. Thanks to the Moonlight Witch, we were able to find an hourglass horn. We must thank the Moonlight Witch. Right. We should go now. We must make use of the hourglass horn you had to try so hard to find. Return to your friends quickly and lift their curses. Mayor, Joy, Pad, Miria, thanks for everything. We will go back at once and get Chris and Goose healed. Please excuse us. Go quickly. Goodbye. Julio, Sheila, and Philly found one of the sacred animals, owlgrass, in the forest of deception, got a small part of its horn. Three hurried back to Oldus to save Chris and Goose, who were suffering from the curse of Wizard Kajim. Julio! I was worried about you. Who are your friends? This is Philly, the daughter of Riz, the apothecary, and Fan Riz sent her to help us. This is Shirla, Goose's friend. Alright, I'll do the paperwork for your friends at once. So did you get your medicine? We have the ingredients, all we need is to have Philly mix a potion from them. That's good, curse will be lifted. I'll do the paperwork for your friends, so please hurry back to the inn. Thank you. Oh, Julia, you're back. It only took you like 20,000 days. It's the worst, and how are they? Dead. You took forever. Conditions hanging in the balance. I'm Philly, Riz's daughter. I came here in place of my mother. So she had a daughter. So, do you know how to make the potion? Yes, I know how to mix it. I'll prepare it right away. Thanks, Philly. Counting on you, Philly. Ganbatte. It's like she's making an herb tea. That owlgrass was a majestic AF creature. I'm surprised they hunted it to extinction. Near extinction? Then again, humans are a bunch of fucking assholes to nature. Oh, Shirla? Shirla? Goose is healed! Ugh, an awful thing to go through. Say, why are you here, Shirla? Don't you want me here? Julio helped Chris take the potion. Julio. Julio! Thank you, Julio! Chris is gone. I can think straight now. We did it! Thanks to my help! Julio was sincerely grateful to those who helped him. Goose and Shirley talked to each other happily, rejoicing in their reunion. Julio and others expressed their joy at seeing Chris and Goose all again. Talked for a while about the adventure Julio and the company had while looking for an hourglass horn. Julio, I owe you one. We decided to travel together again. I'm leaving now, sooner the better. See, this atmosphere of Oldus doesn't suit me. I want to travel carefree in my own way. Goose, Sherla, you guys are leaving? Haven't thanked you yet, Shirley. Thank me? Don't bother. I've never been thanked by anyone in my life. Jesus. But it's sad to say goodbye to you, Goose, Shirley. Hey, thanks. I can understand that you depend on me, but I'm a busy person. Busy person. It's not that. Don't try to hide your feelings. There's a parting. There's a chance for an encounter. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Goose, I would like to say something as we part. What? We haven't been together long, but it was a pleasant journey. And one more thing. If you continue to practice thievery, please do it outside Ambish. I don't want to catch you. Well, I can't promise you that. We're carefree thieves. Tomorrow's another day, you know. I expected you to say that, Goose. You're a model thief. So you are a thief. How could you enter Oldus? An invisible barrier surrounds Oldus and doesn't let any evil-hearted people enter. Goose is not a bad person, as far as I know. He never succeeded in stealing! Ah! Don't remind me. I think I know. After traveling with Shirley, I can say that she is a kind person. I think both Goose and Shirley have very pure hearts. We're all pure-hearted here. Feels good. Your salty snacks weren't that salty at all. It's the worst. You want some salty snacks and they just don't cut it. You get some more salty snacks. Thanks, I'm getting itchy listening to you guys. Same here. We're going now. So long. Goodbye. See you again. How many times have we, like, said farewells? Guess that's what happens when you're traveling on the road. Goose, don't try too hard. I know. Take care. Goodbye. Sayonara, Jana. Farewell. They're gone. We'll see them again someday. Yes. Well, the curse is lifted, so I'd better go back to my clinic too. It is time to kick out Irby, who's pretending to be sick. Otherwise, he'll stay in my clinic forever. So long! Thank you for everything, Dr. Fiello. Don't mention it. Julio, Chris, it is now time for you to visit the Grand Cathedral. It is the final destination of your pilgrimage. Right. I'll wait for you here. I'll go back to Ambish after you have completed your worship at the cathedral. I'll be waiting for you too. You'll travel westbound on your way back, right? Can I travel with you halfway? No! You're on your own! I'm kidding. You're too pretty and beautiful for me to just let you travel on your own while the monsters are Philly. Alright, where are we going? I'm gonna finish this part and then I'll probably call it quits for the time being. I might stream again later tonight. You're entering the religious district where the priests live. Are you visiting the Grand Cathedral of Oldus? Yes, we are pilgrims from Ragpick Village. I am Julio. This is Chris. Alright. Only those who have been to the 4 shrines can enter this area. I must give you a test. If you can answer all questions correctly, I'll let you enter. There are 5 questions. You are allowed to discuss with each other. If you've been to the shrines, you should be able to answer them easily. Question 1. The shrines represent water, earth, fire, wind, and heavens. Which does the shrine in Dean represent? Fuck! I don't know this. Water. What does the shrine in Tegula represent? Tegula? Earth. Shrine in Goonies is fire. They just went in order. Do the magic mirrors show only the truth? No? I feel like it's yes, but no? They show like the possible future. That's correct. The magic mirrors do not always show the truth. Prophecies are warnings, and problems can be avoided with enough effort. If you understand it, I'm sure you'll learn something from the Shrine of Heavens and the Grand Cathedral of Oldus. So glad I stuck with my guts and paid attention to the plot of this game. Welcome to the religious district. So, hypothetically speaking, every single one of you characters here has been to all of the shrines, just like me. Have you seen the magic mirror in the Grand Cathedral? No, not yet. Come this far, so you should know by now that the magic mirrors don't just show beautiful images. The magic mirror in Oldus conveys the clearest message of all mirrors in the shrines. Don't be alarmed by what you see. Don't just be alarmed by the message. Think of what you should do about it, and then do it. Just do it! Sorry. Shia LaBeouf memes. They enter the Grand Cathedral, they stay inside for many days. They do their own laundry during their stay. I used to do laundry too. Isn't that great? I came here to train myself so I can succeed to my family's can spells. As expected, Oldus is a holy place. Here I understand how the Khand and Chapel used to be one branch of magic. There were probably great witches and sorcerers a long time ago. And to this date, because we've done combat with them. I just want to make sure I talk to everyone. So young for pilgrims. I'm sorry. Age shouldn't matter. In fact, you guys are all the same age as all the pilgrims. Except for Chris. You're too old for pilgrimage. Please make use of the experience you had during your journey and become adults with big hearts who will save the world. Big world saving adults. Oh, I'm on the other side of the town thing. Wait, no, that's him again. Never mind. Okay. So we have to walk through this lady's little house in order to proceed. So, you're visiting the cathedral? I've just seen the magic mirror. I've seen the mirrors at 5 shrines. The magic mirror is truly wondrous. Even my old, poor-sighted eyes could clearly see the images in the magic mirrors in the shrines. Probably because they put you in like a trance and you imagine it. Welcome to the Grand Cathedral of Oldus. Please enter. You only visit the Grand Cathedral once. Open the eyes of your mind and see everything you can, because we'll never let you back in, you son of a bitch. We appreciate you coming here, pilgrims. The Shrine of Heavens is inside the Grand Cathedral. You can only visit the Grand Cathedral once. It has been the rule since this cathedral was built. You must see everything carefully. I'll save my data, just in case. Save complete. Alright, let's get this show on the road. As expected, the Grand Cathedral of Oldus is amazing. It provides the best environment to learn spells, regardless of chapel or canned. It's been a difficult journey, but I'm truly glad I came here. If people are only allowed to be here once, how do they maintain this structure? They have like dedicated shrine maidens that just staying clean all the time. Never allowed to leave. It's a back door. Aha, surprise guard! Have you listened to the sermon of the head oracle? You should listen to the head oracle before going up. I will consider doing just that. Have you seen the head oracle? You should be able to hear him talk in the Grand Cathedral. Okay. Start working our way in. Normal orders, common justice. The books here are very edifying. The warmth of fire arouses energy and passion. This sentence conveys the power of the shrine and Goonies. This must be an allusion to Shifu. A wind delivers the breath of life and sings a poem of blessing. Forests have the mysterious power of life. Through the process of heating carbon and oxidizing. Actually, not oxidizing, that's the wrong word. I can't remember the process a tree goes through to create air. Taking care of those staying here for their many days of training. These priests are really hard working. Now, it actually makes sense for air temples to be forest/tree themed when you think about it. I am receiving training here to become a great priest. I'll study hard in Oldus and return to my village to serve my people. Please be quiet inside the Grand Cathedral. Yes. Yes. Voices can be heard from the back of the Grand Cathedral. In other words, a long time ago, there was no distinction between the chapel spells and con spells. There used to be one magic power. However, Ortega, the first great oracle and great sorcerer himself, thought harmony would be lost if they remained one. Everything in this world is balanced by two opposing forces. It was too difficult for Jorio and Chris to understand. That was pretty simple, guys. People thought the magic needed to be split, so the originator Ortega guy, who we've heard all about before, split the magics. What's so complicated? Hey, what is he talking about? What does it mean? Shh, I can't hear the head oracle. Shut the fuck up. It's like a dream, listening to the head oracle talk in the great cathedral of Oldus. It is very virtuous. Don't just stand there, sit down and listen. I shall go right up to this man. Nice glass. What are you doing? It will be over soon, so please be seated. Okay, sorry. If someone could do everything, they would be omnipotent. But there would be nothing to compare him against. There would be no measure to correct errors. If a person with omnipotence became arrogant, he could use his power to disturb the harmony of the world. Ortega was concerned about this possibility and divided all spells into the chapel and con branches. Like we have darkness and light, the moon and the sun, and man and woman. He applied the law of harmony governing all creatures to spells. This is the beginning of the chapel and con spells. But today, we'll take a deeper look. It was a good story. Sermons of the head oracle are very easy to understand. Right? It's important to have the correct attitude. He forgot demons and angels, yeah. There's no demons and angels. Not that we know of yet. Do you understand this story, Jorio? Kind of. He's saying that we shouldn't use spells for evil purposes. I think that's not what he's saying at all. Yeah! That's not at all what he meant. Stupid kids. My sermon today may have been a little too difficult for you, but don't worry. Everyone should comprehend it within one's own knowledge. What is more important is to feel it yourself. You say so. I'm going upstairs now. We will take the right side to go upstairs. How was the sermon by the head oracle? I didn't understand it much. The head oracle gives very virtuous sermons. You may not understand it now, but you will someday. Please enter. I'm just gonna assume there's nothing on the outskirts. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? Hello, sneaky fellow. I feel I'm out of place. It's so grand and magnificent, I feel like I'm in heaven. I'm just a country boy. I'm very nervous. Visibly anxious, even. Then why not hell and heaven? I think he provided enough examples to get his point across. What are these pipes on the wall? Oh, these? It is called a pipe organ. It produces beautiful sounds. I'll play it for you later, so please listen. That is a Jai-hugic organ. Jai-fucking-hugic. Hello. 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 You must be pilgrims. Don't be so nervous. Look around the Grand Cathedral to your heart's content. Why is this guy in the corner? Oh, it's the same guy. You can find the Shrine of Oldus above. We are pilgrims from Ragpick Village in Falthea. I'm Chris. I'm Julio. I am Oracle Panuma. Thank you for coming all this way. You must have the silver dagger with you. Yes, we do. Of course. Now, Oracle Folt. The Governor of Truth will perform the hymn for your callers to celebrate your arrival in Oldus. Thank you. It's a beautiful melody, right? It's great. Thank you very much. The hymn for callers is performed to welcome noble guests. It is a perfect song to welcome you. Why? The great oracle is waiting for you in the shrine. Please proceed upstairs. Way to dodge the question. Excuse me, I can't tell you anything else. Please ask the great oracle yourselves. I like how they let the animal in here, they don't even care. This building's construction doesn't make sense. But whatever. Welcome to the Shrine of Heavens. I have a character portrait. Maybe I'll join your team too. It's the great oracle. What should I do? I'm nervous. Cheerio, don't be so intimidated. But he has been waiting for us. Why? Why does he need us? We must introduce ourselves properly. Yes. We are the pilgrims from Ragpick Village in Falthea. I'm Chris. I'm Julio. Every time they say that, I start thinking Jesse and James announcing Team Rocket with their little motto song. Welcome, I am Denken. I was waiting for you. Did you know we would be here today? Well, I didn't know it was you. I didn't know who would come, but I knew someone would come today. Now it is clear to me that it is you two. What do you need us for? Please tell us what you saw in the mirror in the shrine. The magic mirror shows different things to different people. Should be able to receive the message we need. Wait a minute. I was scolded earlier by a dude who said it is rude to share what we see in the mirror, so why don't you fuck off? Sounds serious. We are just pilgrims. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Even if I tell you there's no mistake, you probably won't understand. Let me explain it to you from the beginning. Please come this way. This guy's been replaced by evildoer as well. I don't trust him. I view the magic mirror in the shrine every day. After all, it is my job to do so. I see the images in the magic mirror and foretell the currents of the time to help the people. Around half a year ago, the magic mirror began showing ominous images. Whirling darkness, Galga's attack, and a man in black with an eerie aura that swallows stars. This must be a sign of a great calamity that is to come. We saw the same image in the mirrors in the other shrines. The shrines in different places are all connected to the Shrine of Heavens here in Oldus. Since you have visited all the shrines, you can analyze what it is from the images you saw in the magic mirror here and the other 4 mirrors. Are we the only ones who can give you the answer? Oh, that's right. Only those who have been to all shrines can give us the answer. No matter how hard I try, the magic mirror won't tell me enough. Although I know something evil will occur, I am unable to find out anything specific. I understand, Great Oracle. I'll tell you what we have seen from the magic mirrors. Yes, then we can tell what will happen and prepare for it. Please view the magic mirror now. Okay, but how did you know we were coming? I received a message through the magic mirror several days ago. It said that someone who traveled the 4 shrines according to the ancient custom of pilgrimage would arrive in Oldus. Chris, it sounds like we are chosen heroes. You have too much imagination. Heroes and great men are more dashing, unlike you. Tut! I was just feeling good about myself. Why did I say tut? Is that like their tame version of a damn or a curse? Some sort? You're not chosen ones, but ones who can receive a message. I can say this, however. You were destined to play an extraordinarily important role. Now I'm getting nervous. Jorio, we should view the magic mirror anyway. Chris is always enthusiastic in this kind of situation. Let's go! That doesn't look safe at all. Silver dagger glows dimly, as usual. Jorio can now summon the thunder spirit Lumiere. Strange. Not only do I see the images, I think I also hear something. Is it a word? I wish I could make it out. I heard something too. It said, wow, wow? You heard it too, Jorio? Yeah. What does wow, wow mean? I have no idea. By the way, did you see that crest? It was the crest of Fulthea. That means the castle was Castle Rhodo in Fulthea. I've never been to the castle, but I think so. Do you think they're going to start a war? Saw lots of soldiers. I remember the Fulthea army was drafting soldiers. There's also a suspicious man who looked like a sorcerer. Right, he was letting go of a glowing ball that rose toward the ceiling. Was it inside the castle? What was that? It's no use racking our brains. Let's talk to the Great Oracle. That was some evil asses. It was pretty ominous. He's waiting with a grave expression on his face. We explain to him. Oh, I see. Something disturbing is going on in Fulthia. Another thing. Could only see images at the other shrines, but this time we heard sound too. Sound? It said Rao Rao. I have no clue what it means, but we heard it. Rao Rao. Are you sure? Rao Rao! Is it important? I can't believe this. If the wave of Rao Rao has begun to travel, the situation must be very grave. What is the wave of Rao Rao? The damn word is annoying to say. Putting the U in between two A's like that? Prophecies say, the wave of Rao Rao is the wave of destruction, which will engulf the entire land and bring about the end of civilization. The wave of destruction! If the wave of Rao Rao is truly moving, then the end of this world is near. The end of the world? That's absurd. But who? Who called the wave of Rao Rao? No one can summon the wave unless he knows the spells of another world. Not to mention the existence of Rao Rao is only known, or is known only to a handful of people in Oldus. Is a sorcerer from another world hiding somewhere in this world? Is Fulthia the trigger of the great tragedy? Maybe something has happened to King Rudolph of Fulthia. Julio, what are we gonna do? Our country, our king, will be the trigger of the destruction of the world. Great Oracle. Yes. We answered the questions given by an oracle at the bridge before entering the Grand Cathedral. When he asked if the magic mirrors only show the truth, I answered no. The magic mirror in Tagula showed an image of Bolt destroyed by Galga, but Bolt was actually spared. The oracle said the right answer was no. I think what we see in the magic mirrors are not the definite futures, but warnings. Right, we saw an image of a forest in Shifu. That was not a prophecy either. It was right after that wizard cast a spell on Chris. The forest we saw in that magic mirror was the Forest of Deception, where the Algress live. The magic mirror gave us a clue. Even before Chris fell ill, the mirror told us where we could find Algress, whose horn was necessary to mix a healing potion. I see. I don't think everything in the magic mirror show will come true. They are foretellings that, if nothing is done about them, will come true. So even though we saw the wave of Rao Rao in the magic mirror, if we take the right action, the world won't be destroyed. I haven't heard such a brave statement in a long time. I lost my composure, even at my age, because of the seriousness of the matter. But you're right. That is what the magic mirrors do. Chris, let's go back to Fulthia at once. Multi-dimension theory? It would kind of make sense considering this franchise. All the different games take place in a different universe, I believe. We must go to Castle Raudo and see what is happening, just like we did during the Galga incident. There's no guarantee we could have done something to help him Bolt, but with a big effort from everyone, we might be able to prevent what we saw in the mirror from happening. I think so too. We all worked hard. Al Floaty, Miss Magissa, Mr. Morrison. You know what, Julio? What? You must have grown up a little. Really? Gosh. So we are truly the chosen heroes. Can't you get that idea out of your head? I told you, heroes and great men are dashing, unlike you. Tut! I was just feeling good about myself. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Julio, we must leave for Castle Raudo. It wasn't a coincidence that you visit Oldus with a mission at this point. I don't think you have the special power that only the chosen ones have, but I certainly feel a ray of hope in you. Go to Castle Road, will you? Yup, we'll do it. Start researching. Should be able to help us from here. You'll be counting on me. Your support will be of great help. Alright. He's a genuine man. I have a question. What is it? What is the relationship between the magic mirrors and the 5 shrines and the Moonlight Witch? I heard many rumors about the Moonlight Witch on our way here. The Moonlight Witch. Gweld was a pilgrim, leaving prophecies as she went along. She came to Oldus around 20 years ago, and I met her personally. Gweld left fragments of prophecies, but she didn't say anything about the wave of Ra-Ra. Now I know why. Gweld knew everything. She could see the wave of Ra-Ra appear and threaten to destroy the world unless something was done. But she couldn't tell anyone. The wave of Ra-Ra was just too horrible to burden people with. In fact, there were not many who could use spells those days, and spells were not accepted by people as they are now. That was a fast change in 20 years. Chapel and Cand had just been born. People were still skeptical and fearful of witches and sorcerers. When witches preached their prophecies on the street, people verbally abused them and often threw stones at them. It was a terrible time. She preached prophecies for people. Poor Gweld. How could she tell those people that their world was going to be destroyed? What happened to Gweld after that? Is she still alive? Unfortunately, I don't know. If she was alive, we should be hearing a rumor or two about her. But we were saved by Gweld many times. We stopped Galga's attack and found the Owlgrass in the Forest of Deception. That all happened because of Gweld's hints. Probably Gweld was leaving steps for those who would follow, believing that someday people like you would appear and listen to her. I feel the same. Right. We'll leave for the castle now. You should find Gweld's messages on your way. Use them as clues and you'll know what to do. We'll be counting on you. Hi. Anything else up here or no? Where does this staircase go to? Oh. Right, it auto-piloted me around. Great Oracle said that something will shake the whole world is about to begin. Something that will shake, okay. We don't know what it is exactly, even if after utilizing all the resources of Oldus to find out. However, the Great Oracle said this morning that someone who understands it would come. My intuition told me the same thing. And he must have been referring to you two. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. I just want to say thanks to this guy. Thank you for that beautiful performance just now. Did you like it? Those serene, sacred, and solemn melodies soothe your mind, don't they? Many people say they forget all the fatigue when traveling after listening to the sounds of this pipe organ. I don't know about that. We've been through a lot of shit, you know. A lot of stuff. Alright, we're out of here. Guess I have to go back to the inn real quick. Which way am I going? I only vaguely remember. The design of this, like, religious area is weird. Let's go back to the inn and set out immediately. We have no time to waste. Hey, Chris. What? I'm thinking we shouldn't tell Mr. Morrison about this. Mr. Morrison is such a kind person. If he learns about Wow, he will insist on coming to Castle Raudo with us instead of going back to Ambish. You're right. Can't trouble Mr. Morrison anymore, even though he has godly magical powers. Elf needs Mr. Morrison and Ambish too. Should keep it a secret from Mr. Morrison. Okay then. How was the cathedral? It was all so grand inside. Saw the magic mirror too. We also spoke with the great oracle. That's good. I had my training at the Grand Cathedral before. I remember it like it was yesterday. Julio has been sighing non-stop. I don't blame him. Anyway, now I have completed my mission. I will return to Ambish and gladly present my report to His Majesty. Mr. Morrison, thank you very much. Tell King Alfred we arrived safely in Oldus. I will. Julio, may I travel with you half the way? I'm scared to return home by myself, please. Of course, babe. We asked you to come to Oldus. We will take you home. Julio's trying to please her. They didn't tell Morrison about the wave of Wow. And then we immediately headed for our homeland, Falthea. I must say goodbye here. Oh, I'm sad. It was an eventful journey, but it was also pleasant. Please take care of yourselves and return home safely. Thank you. Take care. Take care too, Mr. Morrison. It's a long walk for an old man. Say hello to Miss Magister too. I will. If Lodi is still in the castle, please kick him out. Yes, I know that. Goodbye. He's gone. I feel guilty. Shouldn't. I think. Not sure. Shall we go? Saying goodbye is always sad. I may cry when I bid farewell to Julio. He's like, no, this bitch. Wow is all I hear every time I mention his name. Wow? What? What do you mean? Is that a reference to something? This will be a good place for me to stop. Oh, wow, you hear wow. I'm probably not very good at saying that word. I suck at R sounds as it is. And then it's a very strange word to begin with. But after this is done, the chapter's complete, I believe. I'm gonna park it here, so thank you guys for watching the stream. Like I said, I might stream again tonight. We'll see if I'm in the mood. But if not, maybe I'll see you all later. A lake divided. I'm just gonna save on stream here. Alright. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out as usual.